Morning. No voice? It's good, though, because I've got Jenniffer Taylor here today, and she can talk for two of us, can't she? So that's fine. We've struggled to get in, haven't we, today? Yeah. Oh, Jenniffer usually gets here in 20 minutes, took over an hour today. I walked from the hotel with Chris. Oh, I've got so much to tell you about Chris. Oh, I've got some. Little Paul brought his car, and he did offer me a lift, but by the time he'd scraped the snow off and driven down the icy roads, I'd have walked in, it was fine. It was good to have the walk before I came in. Anyway, good morning. What day is it? I don't even know what day it is anymore. Saturday. It feels like a Sunday, doesn't it? Welcome. I've got a gorgeous show lined up for you today. Can you guess what we're making? Here is today's menu. So coming up today with me, John. 8 o'clock, Must Have Messenger with Jenniffer Taylor. 9 o'clock, got Gorgeous Fabric Shop Hour. 10 o'clock, we've got a versatile wrap skirt with Jenniffer Taylor. And then it's 11 o'clock, we've got All About Bags. It's a bit like All About Eve, isn't it? But All About Bags. Now, before we go any further, I've just got something else to say, I need to say to you. Somebody has messaged in saying, if you watch YouTube, the show on YouTube, right, you can change the speed. And if you change it to 75%, apparently I just sound very drunk all the time. I don't find it very amusing, but all the crew do. They've been laughing all morning. Anyway, what we're doing first, 8 o'clock, this gorgeous bag. Look, it's designed by Crazy Rebecca Reed, isn't it? But look, you think, oh, that's a nice bag, John. There's a snap fastener there, hang on. That's nice green bag, isn't it? Look what's inside. We've only got a bit of Tula in there. Oh, now, it should be a telegram in here, shouldn't it? But I've brought Jenniffer's breakfast.
Thanks.
Sweeties for everybody. Sweeties for everybody. Yeah, these are for Ginger Mike. Catch.
Ooh,
yeah? These are for little Paul. No, I won't do that. He doesn't want them now, he's in a grump. Anyway, got the bag coming up at 8 o'clock, and then look at this gorgeous skirt. Fabulous. Look at the fit across the bottom. Look at this. Love. It's like a drop fall, isn't it, from period trousers, from little sailor's trousers. It's called a drop fall, that, Paul. Yes. Because in the olden days, your trousers, men's trousers used to button up there, and you'd unbutton, and it would go down like that, and it'd be a drop fall. Yeah, so you could go for, go for a rest, what's it called? Comfort break. Anyway, once you get in touch, oh dear, it's getting worse. We'd like you to get in touch. This is how you can do it. You go to our website, which is www.soundquarter.com. Who wasn't ready? I was waiting for you. That's why I was going slow. Anyway, so what you need to do is you click on Watch Today's Show. Click on Watch Today's Show, and then what you do is you see where it says Message to Studio there, 3/4 way down the page. It's a snow day. Well, it is for little Paul. He's in one of those moods today. So basically, you can send me a message, up to 140 characters. At your end, you can keep writing as long as you like. But at my end, we'll cut you off after 140 characters. So send in your message there. It goes through to little Paul upstairs, and he'll send it through to us at the table on our tablet. Jenniffer Taylor is happy to answer any of your questions today on anything, life, sewing, she sheds, anything like that. Now, go to the top of the page, go down the page, because you see where it says products from today's show. In a minute, all of the products as we introduce them to you today will appear there. You can click on them and pop them in your basket. Talk about popping them in your basket, scroll to the top of the page. When we do a live auction, see the little black dress there, the LBD book. You can click on there and put it in your basket. Now, if you know you want it, please make sure you check out immediately. Because if you definitely want it, you can check out as many times as you like during the day. It's still only one P&P of £2.95. Even if you buy a machine, now, if you want to send us any pictures, if you could see Chris scrabbling on the floor for these sweets, there's a whole bowl of them in there. You'd have to go scrabbling on the floor. You can send us an email, studio@soundquarter.com, studio@soundquarter.com. Send us pictures and send us long messages there. Right, I've got a special bundle to show you, but first of all, I must tell you, I met Chris's wife last night. Do you know what? There's no accounting for taste. Why? I have no idea why she's with him, right? She is gorgeous, like proper gorgeous. And not only is she gorgeous, she's nice as well. She obviously loves the younger, is she younger than you? Or younger, yeah. She likes the older, chubby type, she says. because he wasn't even fit when she met him. She said, because he was saying, I used to be a rugby player, I was fit. And I went, oh, was he? She went, no, he's never been fit when I've known him. She is really, I don't know how. No offence, Chris, no offence meant, but she is gorgeous, isn't she? Totally and utterly gorgeous. Right, got a special bundle for you today. It's over here. It's a special deal. If you buy the 540, which is the machine that Jennifer's using, you will get 2 meters of linear fabric in cameo, tea, rose, vanilla, and heron grey. You will also get the book, Home Sewn Home. The machine will always cost you £449, but today we're giving you £34.95 worth of freebie gifts. You'll see the machine working because, are we going to see it for real? There it is. You don't get the scissors and all the mess in the background and all Jennifer's mess in the background, no.
That's mine.
Or the sweets in the packet or anything. Well, we can put a sweet in if you like, but it doesn't come from us, it comes from Elda. But remember, 1p&p, still pay £2.95. And if you've got any questions on the working of the machine, Jennifer's going to be using it in her 2 hours. So we can always answer any of your questions there. Right, let's get on, because we've got bundles for this gorgeous bag here. So the one that this is made out of here is this one. I'll just put that in my trolley. So what you get, excuse me, you get ½ a metre of the cotton canvas. You get ½ a metre of the tulle. That's this one. ½ metre cotton canvas, ½ metre of the tulle, the thread, the zip, the bag strap, the poppers, the D clasps and the buckle clasp, and the instructions. There you go. Shall we have the still? £30.99. Just waiting for the still. We're not going to go to it later. Oh, there it is. There it is. Okay, so I've said everything that's there. Yeah, everything you get there is... oh, I see, there's no graphics in yet. Okay. £30.99. So that's the one that Jennifer's made. The one she's making is the lilac-y one next to it here. So what you get is you get ½ a metre of the pale lilac cotton canvas. You get ½ a metre of the beautiful Amy Butler, what's it called? Japanesey flowers, isn't it? You get the strap. Again, you get all of those, but they're all in the silver finish. You get the white zip, and you get the instructions. Blue blue strap. Gonna be one of those days.
Totally gonna be.
£30.99. Here's the bundle. Little Paul says he'd give me a slap, but that'll be too much fun for Little Paul on a Saturday morning, so we won't be going there. £30.99. Right, then I've got 2 others. Black one. Oh. Go on. Black one, that's what I'd already said, but you went, I like. The black one's gorgeous, isn't it? You get ½ metre of the black cotton canvas, ½ metre of this beautiful, beautiful zigzag, triangular fabric that looks like stitching. You also get the thread. You get, oh, where's the black strap? Oh, there. So you get, do they only send one of those then? You get the black strap for that one. Okay, here's the bundle. Nice, isn't that one? Oh, that's only £31.99, that one. Brilliant. Oh, yes. And then, now, has this one definitely got a black strap? I'll just keep this here for 1 minute. There's this bundle here. Now, we've got this fabric coming up today. So you get ½ a metre of the fabric, ½ a metre of the cotton canvas, ½ a metre of the zip, all your metalware, your thread, your instructions, and a black strap. Fabric coming up later. Now, if you love this fabric... Oh, and also, in the next hour, I've got cotton canvases for sale as well. Right, so I've got cotton canvases on their own for sale, well, in bundles for sale, and I've got that fabric in the next hour coming up. That one's £38. Not point, nothing, just £38 on the dot. Okay, let's go. Right, have we got any instructions over there? I'll take these with me. Oh, you got, well, enough the ones are here. I'm coming now, I'm coming.
Coming.
Hello. Thank you ever so much for coming in.
You're welcome. I'm just glad I made it.
Yeah, it's frightening, is it? Yesterday morning, I drove in from the hotel yesterday morning, and the roads were just terrifying. So I left my car here last night.
No, but, good. Be safe. Be safe at home.
Yes, that's it. Be safe. Well, just don't go out. Stay in 4 hours. Stay with us.
Chill out with us.
I love this. Now, I know that they made it in pleatherette, last week or the week before. But this is it makes it into a different
feel,
style,
isn't it?
doesn't it? This is lovely. I love this because do you know what? I think a boy or a girl could wear this.
Totally.
Like as a messenger bag on your bike, zipping off.
Absolutely. I think it's a really good one for holidays because, as you can see, you can really condense that down into the suitcase, and it'll be a good one to be taken to the beach because it's quite a roomy bag.
Yeah, because once you got it open like that.
There's a lot in there, and obviously you've got the clasp there for detail, but it's actually a zip, so it is totally enclosed.
Oh, do you know what I did? Of course, I'm
wondering what the zip was for.
No, and I didn't even notice. Oh,
okay.
so you could just use it as not a tote bag, but a shoulder tote bag, couldn't you?
So it is secured with a zip. So the snap fastener here is just for design, really.
Oh, well, that's quite good as well because then nothing's going to fall out if you're on your bike or anything like that. Now, quick question. I love what you've done. But why have you put the tudor on the inside and the green on the outside?
Basically, the outer fabric is a little bit bigger to give you that lip around the facing around the edge. So it's all about the selvage edges. So you could, however, if I just undo that zip for a second there, John, you can see that this tulle is directional. So in order for me to use the tulle on the outside, my foxes would have been on their sides. Raccoons, sorry, would have been on their sides. So if you've got like for instance, this one, you could go with the outside in your.
In fact, any of the others, you could swap them around.
Yes, because you can cut on the cross grain rather than the grey and get the selvage difference.
So I love it. I think it's really nice because I love that green and then the flash of the tulle is lovely inside. So if you buy any of the other 3 bundles.
You could go with a more...
Whichever way around you want to.
Either way you wanted to. So with this one, it's just because the raccoons are directional.
But I quite like the canvas on the outside as well.
It's more hard wearing on the outside. So it's personal preference.
Yeah, no, exactly. But I do love a bag that's got a bit of a surprise like that.
Yeah.
Right, let's get started.
Okay.
So, it's full of sweets, by the way, this one. So, all the instructions, are they quite... Oh, well, they will be, because Rebecca Reed did them, so they're all very thorough, aren't they?
Yeah, they are. And you have, obviously, your written and your photographic instructions as well. Now, I prefer to look at the photographs anyway.
Yeah.
But they're really nice and clear, so you know exactly what you're doing there.
Just coming in on the upstairs camera, there you go. Yeah.
There you go. And so, depending on how you learn at home, I like photographs, but some people like the written word. But either way, you've got both.
Now, is it Tessie? Said she can only learn from words. She loves watching.
Yes.
But she can't learn from what you do. She's then got to sit down and read it
through. Yeah. So there's both there. But either way, really nice, clear instructions. Obviously, you've got a list on here. So what's great, obviously, you've got the bundle today. So you've got your wonderful fabrics. Yeah. But you can make this again. Everything you need is in that top section there. So you can add whatever fabrics you like. You said you've got some new other linens.
I've got some other cotton canvases
coming in the next show. So, you know, pick and choose your fabrics, definitely.
Wendy says, good morning, John and Jenny. Lovely bags. Is there a bundle for the balloon quilt behind you? Love, Wendy. Is that my Wendy? Is this my Wendy?
It's lovely.
She made this for, is it yourself, Wendy? I love it. It's up again for another day. It's coming home with me tonight. The quilt is, hang on. The quilt is Monday. The quilt's Monday.
It's lovely, isn't it?
It is gorgeous. English foundation. The paper piecing one we sew and fold over. Foundation paper piecing. Foundation. Right. Okay.
Right. So going back to what you said about the bundles and why haven't you used your tulle on the outside. Yes. This is the 2 pieces. You can see the difference there.
Oh, yes.
So you get half a metre of each.
But because that's 60 and this is 44.
Yeah. Because the selvage is different, you'll have to turn it round to get the extra one. So you can tell the difference. So I'm going to go again with the
the
lining on the inside. So you've got that little pop of colour as you open the bag, and you can see that we've got our canvas here, which is on my outer lining. Okay. So the construction of the bag is really super easy. So I know people get a bit like, oh, there's a zip in there. I'm not too confident with that. This is a great one to get over the fear of your zips.
Oh, brilliant. Reva says she's watching us from the comfort on the big telly. Yeah. Just found out I can watch you live via YouTube on there instead of the little telly in the kitchen. Aww. Yes. If you've got a smart telly, you can put YouTube on your big telly. And also, if you watch on YouTube and on our web, it's HD, isn't it? It's very, you'll see all the pores.
Oh, no, don't.
Yeah, and you can put it at 75%. Yes, it is. It is that, Wendy. Wet yourself, Wendy. It's because we make her laugh so much she can't hold it.
Okay, fine.
And also there was, there, Marilyn, while watching you whilst under the duvet, looking forward to some great project, Marilyn from Southport. All our snow was gone. Oh, thanks, Marilyn.
I'd love to be my duty
my car's under this. Right, let's get going.
Right, sorry. Okay.
No, it's not your fault. Don't be silly.
So the zip is a lot longer than it needs to be. So again, don't worry. You're thinking, well, hang on a minute, this is going the wrong way around. You can trim this down, which is what I really like. And again, it's a nice one when you put your zips in because you can really take your time over that.
Brilliant.
Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is top and tail our zip with the extra pieces here. So on the inside of the bag, I'm not sure if you can see.
I'd zipped it all up against it.
So it's basically that section there that we're going to be doing. Can you see that? That bit there.
Oh, just a tiny little tiny
bit.
Oh, wow.
All right.
So it's not like, because some bags you make, the zips go over the edge, don't they? And then you put a tab on them.
So this one isn't sewn into the side seams as such. You're ending it with a nice finish. So there are little details in there.
Well, that's nice and professional finish then,
so all this is a 4 centimetre by 12 centimetre strip.
Yeah.
Okay.
Tells you this in the instructions.
It tells you in the instructions. So you need 2 of those, and then I folded it in half.
Yeah.
And then folded it in half again. So it's almost like a bias strip, a binding, sorry, to create a casing. So the first thing I'm going to do is pop that in and sandwich it with my zip, okay? So you will have excess material, but we're going to trim that off after, okay? So I'm just going to sew across the top of that with my sewing machine.
Across the teeth and everything?
Everything, yes. So if you're going to do this after you've made your first bag with the bundle, if you're going to make it again at home, if it's a metal zip, you can't do this.
Yes.
So it needs to be a plastic.
Plastic zip, coiled zip.
Oh.
Love your earrings.
Do you?
Yeah.
Thank you.
You all right there?
Yeah. Got myself into a little tizzle.
You're going too fast.
Let me just check the bobbin. If in doubt, just rethread.
Exactly. The bundle that Jenniffer is using is this one.
Oh.
Everything you need. You get 1/2 metre each, the fabrics, the strap, the instructions, all the hardware.
There you go.
We're ready to go.
Pop in my bobbin case on there. So just grab that. So I'm just sandwiching the zip in between those layers of fabric. I'm just going to pop that in. And off we go. There you go. So just take your time over the zip there.
Okay. So you're literally just running one line of stitching
across the top.
One line of stitching
across the top. So just take the snips off. Excess bit of threads. So all we're doing is just doing that.
Yeah.
So just creates a really nice clean finish on the edge of your zip. Okay. So the next thing we're going to do is measure our zip. Okay.
Right.
So this is the top of the bag. So whether it's the lining or your canvas, it doesn't matter.
It's the same.
It's the same one.
Yeah.
So I'm going to measure across. Now, just be careful. You remember the zip is bigger than it needs to be. So don't cut it, otherwise you're going to cut your edge of your zip off. So make sure you open the zip out, get it onto the bag, and then you can cut it.
Okay, right. Before you do, you've left a gap at the end there.
Yeah, so I'm going to check the measurements on this now. So you need to leave a difference. So it will tell you this on the instructions. So where are we?
Inserting the zip, is that it there? Oh no, adding the zip tabs.
Tabs, so the zip needs to be 45 centimetres, whereas your fabric is 48.
Right.
Okay, so I'm going to get my tape measure.
Noisy tape measure.
So 45.
From the end of where you...
so I butted the edge of my tape right up into the fold of the fabric, so I know that that's where the end of the zip is.
So you're measuring from the end of your fabric, not the end of the what is the zip now?
Yeah, that's right, so that's 45. And then if I just make a quick cut here, then I know where it is.
Okay. Carolyn in West Midlands. Good morning, all.
Morning.
Again, lovely packages. Sitting in bed, watching and learning a new technique again with the dog at my feet. Hubby snoring.
Oh.
Oh. On the amount of hubbies who are trying to sleep now and all that everyone's watching on their telly.
Love
That's Carolyn. Oh, so you just cut it off at that point?
Yeah, so I've cut it off.
And you just cut through the teeth and everything?
Everything, yeah. Okay, so again, just if you're using a metal zip, you won't be able to do
No,
this,
of course
okay?
not, no.
So you need to get the appropriate size zip. Okay, so again, just make sure that your zipper head is in the zip.
Yeah.
So I'm going to do the same again now, but with the open end.
Oh, yes, so you're securing all of that.
So again, you can see that I'm putting it right up into the fold of the fabric and then folding it over.
Okay.
And then stitching down. So then that way your zip's now secure again. Okay.
It will be when you've sewn it.
When I've sewn over it.
Is there a tip to stop, like you're just putting it in now, but it could be quite easy because the zip's not done up, that the two parts of the zip move while you're in there?
You could pin if you want to, but I can feel, because I've pinched it at the very fold of the fabric, so I know it's not going
anywhere. Okay, but if you're unsure,
oh, yeah.
put a pin.
Pin, definitely. So I'm just going across there now. There you go, that's done.
Okay.
So super quick. Okay, so now we have our zip topped and tailed.
Right.
So now you can cut off those extra seam allowances. You can get rid of that now.
So your top and tail are now exactly the same width as your zip?
Exactly. So it just gives you that little bit to play with.
But your head of your zip's not going to fall off because you've got your line of stitches.
No, because you've got the line of stitches, that's right. Yeah.
I'm with you now.
You're with me now. Right, okay, so now we're cooking. So this is where we start layering up. So I'm going to take one of my lining pieces.
Right.
And I'm going to take one of my canvas pieces.
Right.
Okay, so what we're going to do is put the right side of the zip down. So to make sure that you're in the centre of it all, what I would do is fold the top of the fabric in half.
Right.
And just make a small clip. And then I'm going to do the same again with my zip, but I'm not going to make a cut this time. I'm just going to pop a little pin.
Oh, you're going to put a pin in?
So if you've got your water erasable to hand, you can use that as well. Okay, so I'm going to place that into the centre now, so I know that's going to be exactly where it needs to be, and I've got my little seam allowances either side.
Oh, of course, that's why you've got gaps at the end.
Okay, so I'm just going to pop that there for just the time.
So you've got the right side of the zip against the right side of the fabric.
Right side of the fabric.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to sandwich with my lining, so you're doing the whole thing in one.
Right sides down
Right sides
again.
down.
Right, okay.
So I'm just going to pop a quick pin there. Quick pin this side too.
Fran in Lincolnshire's just pieced her air balloon quilt. She's about to quilt it this weekend.
Oh!
That's nice. You can do straight lines like Lucy. I think, is Lucy doing it? Lucy's doing it.
Lucy's doing it. Oh, I'm sure Lucy would love to see it when it's all done.
Yeah, exactly.
Send pictures.
Get it quilted over the weekend and we'll see it on Monday.
Oh, it'll be lovely. Right, so I'm taking my standard foot off. I'm replacing that now with my zipper foot.
Okay.
Okay. So with the bundle we've got today, you don't have to buy that. It's already in the starter kit with the machine. So now I'm just going to go down with my zipper foot.
So where are you stitching then?
So I'm stitching right next to the teeth. So this is what's so great about your zipper foot, because it butts up against the plastic teeth.
So in there, sorry, I'm trying to be clever, but I'm just trying to show inside there. Are your zips there? But you're stitching as close to the teeth as possible, aren't you?
I'll show you the underside. Once I've done the left, I'll show the underside of the zip. So
Stop being impatient, John. Is that what you're saying?
No, not at all. But I think it will help explain what you're trying to show.
So back to the earrings.
Yeah. Do you like them?
I think they're lovely.
Thank you.
Where did you get those from?
I think my I'm sure my sister-in-law made them or got them for me.
When I was in Cuba, darling, I thought I was going to do one of those.
I'd love to go to Cuba.
What are you doing now?
Okay, so at the moment I need to get past my zip head. So all I've done is taken the pressure foot up and I'm just passing. If I just open that out, I'm moving the zip head away from me. Okay, so that's the zip head there.
Yeah, let me just get that. There you go.
There you go. So it's in the corner there. So it was right in the machine, so I couldn't go any further. So I've had to lift the foot up, pass it.
Needle down.
Needle down.
Foot up.
That's it.
Shut the zip.
Shut the zip. That's the one.
Then foot down.
Then foot down, and then you can carry on. Just watching my zips. There you go.
The zips do. I have not a phobia. That's the wrong word. But I have a hatred of zips.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Well, when I trained, because I was doing period costumes, we never, ever did zips. Well,
no, you wouldn't do, because they wouldn't be there, would they?
It's the fear of unknown rather than... but watching you makes it look so much easier.
Okay. So if I peel that back now, so you can see that I've got my zip in as well as my lining in. So it's giving you a really nice clean finish. So there we go. That's the lining side, so a really nice clean finish there, and that's the outside side. Okay. So it's a really nice way of doing it.
Yeah.
But just going back to what you were saying there, John, if I just take the foot off. The zipper foot.
Coming in, there you go.
Okay, there's your zipper foot. So you can see you've got these little channels here either side. So you can either go on the right or the left of your machine, depending on which way you're sewing your zip.
Yeah.
But it has these channels, and what happens is the teeth butt up next to that.
I see.
So that's your guide. So it always gets, again, you can move your needle position so you can get close or far away from the zip teeth. But it gives you that nice clean finish. Again, it's something that comes with the machine. You don't have to buy that separately, which is great. Yeah. But it's really invaluable when you want to put your zips in.
Of course. And also, don't try putting a zipper foot from a different machine.
No.
On, because they're all slightly different. Right.
Okay, so I'm just repeating the process now, but with the other side.
Okay.
So this is where it might feel a little bit tricky because you've got quite a bit of fabric going on now. So again, we've got our outside fabric first. So again, I'm just going to fold in half.
Yeah.
Find the central point, make a little snip. So we know that that bit goes there first.
Yeah.
Okay. And then again with your lining section, making a sandwich.
Yeah.
So like I say, it might feel a little bit awkward because you've got all these layers of fabric but no bag at the moment.
Yes, and also you don't want this lining to roll back in and be caught in the stitches, yeah. Pippa says, hello, John, watching you whilst on my exercise bike.
Wow.
And using, oh, I don't know what a body blade is.
Oh, I don't
Is a body blade one of those? I don't know. You're my favourite presenters. You share your knowledge and make us laugh. Oh, Pippa, thank you very much.
Multitasking at its best, that's ace.
Is that what it is? Is that what a body blade is?
What is it?
I don't know. Paul's looking it up. I think it's like one of the, it looks like a spear, and you hold it in the middle and it goes like that. Ideal World. Yeah, I've seen them on Ideal World.
Can you please send a picture of what this body blade is?
Oh, yes, send a picture of your Pippa on the bike with your body blade.
Put us out of our misery.
Oh. I just got that noise again, Tim.
Okay.
Yeah, it's clicking now. Click, 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 click.
You got a bit of clippity-clopping in your ear?
Say that again?
You got clippity-clopping in your ear?
I've got, every now and then, and mine's the only one that does it apparently. You go, yeah, like that, then it goes, duck, 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 duck. Stop now, you see, it's gone now.
Oh, wow.
But Tim was going to have one up next to him so he could listen to it.
Oh, okay. Right.
I've been in for 3 days now, I haven't heard it once. It was the first time I heard it, so. Must be you, Tim. Oh, there it is. Oh, is it the sewing machine? No, because it's doing it now.
I bet the audience must think we're absolutely crackers.
They do anyway.
They must think
especially you.
Oh, right, okay.
They think you're really crackers.
Sure. I'm sure
Sorry,
they
I can sew that line. I've got to go and do bundles.
Well, you can go and do bundles if you want. I'm just repeating the process. It's up to you. What do you want to do?
Right, I'll go and do bundles.
Go on then.
No, I'm going. Now it's too late. Don't do anything else, though. Don't do anything without me. Bundle we're using is this one. The most popular one so far. The lilac cotton canvas, Amy Butler fabric, the instructions, the blue strap, the silver-coloured hardware, the thread and the zip, £30.99. If you've got it in your basket, remember it's not yours until you've checked out. Then the Tula one, we'd already made the green one. Half the stock of this one has gone already. So you get half a metre of the green, like a pea green cotton canvas, half a metre of the green raccoons, thread, zips. Now this one's like an antique brass finish on your hardware on this. And then you've got a lovely sand-coloured strap and the instructions and the zip. £30.99, there it is. Then the black one. I love this one. I think this one would be quite dramatic. Let me just show you. You've got to imagine, right? So your bag would be like this. Let me show you the fabric. It's cotton canvas. There's your bag. I've got canvases, different coloured canvases coming up in the next hour, by the way. And then, of course, what you can do is you're going to open your bag like that, and then the lining's going to be inside. Isn't that lovely? It's gorgeous, isn't it? Looks like it's been stitched. It looks like it's chain stitched on there, look. Okay, so you also get the black strap. You get the, they're like antique silver-coloured hardware, black thread, zip, and instructions. £31.99. Okay. Here we go. And then the last bundle is this one over here. This fabric is for sale by the half metre later on as well. So this one's got like a grey, mushroomy coloured cotton canvas. Beautiful abstract flowers. Then you also get the grey zip. You get the silver hardware. You get the silver thread, black strap, and instructions. £38. Oh, we've not got a picture of that one. Why not? Oh, OK. I was going to blame Wayne, but it's not Wayne's fault. We've got a bundle, haven't we, with the machine that Jennifer's using today. The Allen 540EX, you can get the machine. It will always cost you £449. But today, if you buy it today, you'll get a free gift of £34.95, 2 metres of linear fabric, and the book Home Sewn Home.
Wonderful.
OK.
Right then, so I've done the zip. So this is the lining side. Okay, so again, you've got that really nice clean edge on the inside, which is lovely. And then if I just turn that over, so again, we've got this the outside of the bag. Okay, so what I did while you were showing the bundles, I've just gone and pressed that down. That's all I've done. Just pressed it. No, just pressed it down. So the next one we're going to do is we're going to just do some top stitching down the side of the zips, but this is the important part. Stitch down with the seam allowances on the canvas, but don't stitch your lining. Okay, I'm just switching you off a minute. Yeah, go on. Don't stitch the lining? Don't stitch the lining. So what I would, if I just separate that for you, so this is the one side of the bag. You want to get all of the seams, this is why you get your iron out, press all of those seams into the canvas, but don't attach the lining. And what we're going to do is stitch all down those 3 layers. Right. Mm. Have you got your zipper foot on still, or has it got a normal foot on? I've still got my zipper foot on. Okay. Okay. You could just do it with your normal if you want, but I want to get medium close. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Okay. So I'm going to stitch that down now. Right. Hello, lovely John and lovely Jennifer and all the team. Keep safe, loving the shows and the Facebook Sewing Quarter fan page. Hope Derek the Dobber has turned up. Oh, yes. What happened? Well, I went to get Derek the Dobber out yesterday for Nicola, and it's gone out my trolley. Oh, no. We think it's Wayne. No, Wayne will have put it away somewhere. Oh, OK. I don't know, I'll have to look for it in the break. Oh, thank you, I've forgotten about that, Diane. So I'm just going down now with my zipper foot. Right, so you're literally just going through that top fabric and the zip, but no lining, just the seam allowance. It's just the seam allowances, so you're just stitching. So it's almost like a flat fell seam almost, where you're stitching your raw seams down onto the outside of the bag, which is the canvas in this case, and making sure that your lining is still free. Yes. Okay, and that's really important because if you sew them all together, you're going to find it very hard to put the bag together at the end. So I'm just going to repeat that now on the other side. Right. So again, just watch your lining. Yeah. But this is a really lovely bag, I must admit. It's a really nice finish on it. And it's a good one for beginners. So you're just putting a zip in, it's all straight stitching, nothing complicated as far as that's concerned. And because we're top stitching next to the zip, you won't have to move the zip, okay? You'll be able to get past that nice and cleanly, all right. Somebody just asked if they buy the sewing machine, do they have to pay an extra P&P? No, 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 it's all one P&P. All that will happen is your bundle will come from us, and your sewing machine will come from Elna, but you still only pay £2.95 postal packaging. That's a bargain, isn't it? Oh, Elaine asked. Yes. Brilliant. Okay. So... No, that's Susan you're thinking of. Right, sorry. Now we have... Okay. Your parallel stitching down your zip. Yeah. So you've got a nice, clean, finishing, opening and closing zip now. Yeah, hang on, the top's just coming in. There you go. There you go, well done. So it's got a really nice, clean finish on the zip. Yeah. All right. Oh. So we're going to do the bag part now, okay? Oh, okay. So I like this. This is what I love, is that just that little touch of your lining fabric just being seen, a flash of it at the end of the zip there, which is because that'll go into the seam allowance, won't it? You just have that lovely little bit of flash there. Okay, so the back bit now. So taking your outer bag first.
Yes.
We're going to put the seams together. So if we come in here.
Yeah. Ginger likes coming in now. There
you go. Okay. So there's the tab bit that John was just talking about there. Can you see in the middle? And there's my outside of my bag and there's my lining. Yeah. So I'm going to ignore my lining for a second, but I want to make sure that I'm lining up my canvas parts.
The seams.
Yes, the edge of the
so
seams.
It's almost like when you nestle, when people do quilting, they nestle their seams together and they get that perfect point because you don't want them to be slightly off.
And then I want to pin down the bottom. And repeat on the other side. So again, just... It's a bit difficult because of the zip. So if you push the zip into the lining when you're folding, does that make sense?
Yes, yeah.
And just matching up your canvas seams.
Yeah.
There you go. And again, down the bottom. So what's going to happen now is we're going to stitch all the way around the whole thing, but I would leave a hole in the lining, in the bottom.
Okay. So even though you ignored the lining bit when you were pinning it, I thought you were just going to go down there. But
all I'm doing is I'm focusing on where the canvas meets so you get a nice clean finish.
Perfect,
so the lining will sort itself out, but it's the canvas that you're really going to see.
Perfect.
And then so you're going to stitch all around the whole thing, lining and the outer body, but leave a gap in the base of the bag here.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and do that now. Super quick.
Oh, lovely Marcy has sent in a message. Good morning, John and Jennifer. What a fabulous bag. Thank you for all your efforts to be there today. Our pleasure.
You're more than welcome.
What have you lost? Foot.
Foot. Thank you. I'm normally at home. I've got like a little tray that I keep it all in. So I was looking for my tray, not realising that I'm not.
You're not at home.
I'm not at home.
No, you don't have me in your she shed every day.
No.
I know you wouldn't want that either.
What was that? You in the she shed?
Yeah. Every time you turned up for work in the morning, I'd be sitting there.
Lovely. You can get the kettle on. It sounds great.
You have to, no, I wouldn't be drinking coffee. I had to have Jennifer's cup of tea ready for her when she came in the morning, and porridge.
Oh, perfect. When can you move in, John?
Yeah.
Cool, so I'm going all the way down. So I'm using a 1.5 seam allowance.
Oh, okay, yeah. So now, would you say a beginner could make this bag?
Absolutely, absolutely. But when you look at the bag, you wouldn't think it's a beginner's project because of the way the zip finishes and the lining. It's all enclosed. Yeah. So, you know, it makes you look better than you probably are.
Yeah, because if you think about a lot of beginners' tote bag designs, inside there's all the raw edges or the zigzag edges, aren't there? They're not all enclosed.
No, exactly.
And you kind of, that's something you normally move on to, is enclosing all the seams, isn't it?
So
you've got 15 minutes, Jennifer.
Okay. Lots of time.
Loads of time. Jan's messaged in. More snow last night, so going nowhere. Sat in bed with a cup of tea watching Stone Quarter. I love it. That's Jan in Suffolk. Ooh, more snow in Suffolk then.
I can't believe how crazy it's got with the snow.
It's weird, isn't it?
But I've never seen snow like it. It was almost like sand, wasn't it?
It was very, very
It was just creating dunes everywhere. Yeah. So one side of the street would be like proper snowdrifts, and then the other side would be as if it's not snowed at all.
Well, Chris took a picture of his back garden, and he lives on a hill in Dudley. Dudley. And he took a picture of his back garden. It was just like this smattering of snow. Took a picture of the front garden, and it's like a drift going up the wall in his house.
When I came out the house this morning, literally knee. I had to step over.
No.
Yeah, a knee high in a drift because of the way it had hit the house, the front of the house.
Last night we were in Birmingham, right? We'd been for a nice. We went for a nice dinner at Carluccio's. Other Italian restaurants are available, but not as good. And we were walking back, and I said to little Paul, "Oh, I didn't know there was a road here. Why are these people on this road here?" The roundabout by the hotel was so gridlocked that people were getting bored. They were driving up on so the people who needed to go, so they were coming along like this, the hotel was over there, and they needed to turn left, but the roundabout was gridlocked. So instead of waiting their turn to turn left, they'd driven up onto the grass, driven along the pavement, and then off the pavement. So if Paul and I had literally been a minute earlier, we'd have been walking along like this. And
it's
two
so
cars
dangerous.
And then one of them bounced down
do
on the road and slid across the road like that, nearly hit the people coming that way. And then when we crossed the road, there was a man stuck, so we had to push him. Can you imagine me and Paul having to push a car?
Hilarious.
And there was like a mile of traffic behind us, nothing in front of us. And we're like pushing this car. And the man we were pushing didn't realise that he had to go up into second gear to
Oh, you were pushing him first?
And I was like, I'm not pushing on the way home, mate.
Why? I don't understand why people get so impatient.
No.
Like,
Oh, they're beeping the horns and everything.
Look, there's nothing that can be done. Do you know what I mean? Just be safe. Just be safe.
Yeah, exactly. Right.
Right, so
you've gone all the way around.
We've gone all the way around, and then we've got a hole in the bottom base of the bag. On purpose, okay?
Yeah.
So I'm going to turn this inside out now.
Bagging out.
Bagging out.
Oh. Do you need to open your zip?
I do, yeah. Which side's the zip?
Yeah, don't panic.
A little tip would be...
Open the zip first.
Open the zip a little bit, maybe, before you do this. I can get to the zip head, so it's fine. There you go, done it.
There you go.
It's like Krypton Factor.
So what you're saying is before you stitch around the outside,
yeah, just open the zip a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll get the pin out as well, that might be helpful.
Oh. One job,
Jennifer. One job. There you go. Brilliant. Okay, so the great thing about this bag as well, you've got that wonderful face thing, haven't you, before you hit the zip?
Oh, yes, of course.
And the reason why you've got that is going back to the very beginning, the difference in the height of the fabric.
Yeah.
The width of the fabric, sorry. So you can create that that look. So I've pushed the base of my bag into the base of the lining first. So when I'm pulling it through,
it all comes through.
I know that it's going to be right at the very bottom.
Yeah, would help if we've got Derek the Dobber here, but Wayne's lost him.
So I'm keeping my finger in the base of the bag.
Yeah.
So then you can see that I'm starting to pull the fabric.
Oh, yes, because it's not going to lie flat, is it? Because your cotton canvas is bigger than your lining.
It's bigger than the lining. Yeah. So if I just move out the way now, you can see that I've got a difference there of about an inch.
Yeah.
That's giving you that lovely lip and facing on your bag. Okay, so do that on both sides.
When would you stitch up the hole in the bottom of the bag?
At the very, 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 very last.
Oh, okay, last thing.
So the reason why you've left a hole in the lining for is because once you've stitched around the top of your bag, so you can see that I've got that lip now, yeah? So go in with your iron and create a nice crease.
Yeah, like this.
And then top stitch around the whole edge, so exactly
like this one.
There you go.
So there's the lip around the edge. Then you've pressed it so it's nice and crisp around that edge. And then you can see there's a little top stitching line just around the top
around the top there. So that's the finishing bit. So once you've done that, then it's about getting all of those fixtures on. And you can only do that if you've got the hole in the lining.
Of course.
Otherwise, what will happen is on your, for instance, this section here, you've got the male part of the snap fastener.
Yeah.
But if I flip it over, you can't see the fixtures. Whereas if you'd sewn your lining up, you'd have
you'd have that
and you don't want that. So it's really integral that you leave that gap in the bottom so that you're able to work in and out of the bag. So not only for the snap fasteners, but also for your straps as well.
Oh, yes, of course.
Especially that one, that one.
Yes.
That one there. That's the big one.
Okay.
How much time have we got?
10 minutes. 10 minutes.
Okay. So if we do the snap fastener then.
So an email from Pippa while you're unpacking that. Hello, John. Oh, there you go. Too shy to appear myself. Here's my gorgeous daughter, Lucy, demonstrating the body blade for you. You and Jennifer make a fabulous team. I knew, look at us in the background. I knew it was, it's like a spear.
Right.
And you just hold the middle and you just do this. Core strength.
Ooh.
Yeah. Anyway,
have you got one?
No, of course. Yeah, have I got one?
Right, can I have the iron super quick so I can just give it...
Ready. Which iron have you got plugged in?
Little one.
Oh, little iron.
Got the little primmy one. Perfect. Thank you. Okay, so I'm just going in with my iron. I won't top stitch it. I just want to get a crease so I know where I'm putting my little snap fastener.
Okay. I'll move the green one out of the way.
So at home, you definitely want to do your top stitching, otherwise it won't stay in position otherwise, okay? Yeah. But for speed, I'm not going to do that. Right then, so on your snap fasteners, we've done these before, but I'll just quickly run through it. It comes with 4 parts. Okay, so you've got a male and female part, which look like that.
Okay.
Okay, male and female part. They're the ones that stick together.
Yeah.
Okay, and then you've got the washers.
Right.
Okay. Okay. So the first thing we're going to do is do the male part.
Right.
So you're going to want the zip head on your left-hand side if it's open.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're going to be fixing it here on the right-hand side.
Okay.
Okay. So you're going to take your washer. I'm just going to make a quick snip. So if you've got your water erasable pen, that's probably a good shout.
Fiona says, morning, just got the message back as my Mothering Sunday present. I'm very happy as I missed out last time it was on. Fiona in snowy Scotland. Oh, that'd be nice.
So remember we talked about the hole in the lining. So I've made 2 little cuts that's going to feed my washer through.
Right, but you've only gone through the top.
I've only gone through the one layer, that's right. So I'm going to go into my lining.
Yeah.
Into that top section there.
Which is why you need your hole in the bottom.
Place that through.
Yeah.
So if you wanted to put a bit of interfacing on there, you can do.
You could do, yeah.
But the canvas is pretty strong, so you should be fine. And then you pop the washer on top of that like that. And then you just use your fingers to fold those over.
Yeah.
Okay. So you can see I've got a nice clean finish on the outside. And now with the lip, obviously you would have top stitched that already, so now you can't see the back side of the washer.
Yeah.
So the next one is you basically need to measure down 20 centimetres.
Tells you this in instructions, doesn't it?
And then fold from the top left-hand corner down.
Yeah.
And then you'll know where the position of your snap fastener is. So if I just do that again. So you're measuring down about 20 centimetres from the top.
There you go, yeah.
Okay. And then you've got your top left-hand corner. Yeah. So you're folding the fabric up into that corner.
Yeah.
And then just peel back, and then you'll know where your fastener needs to be, which is about there.
And just do exactly the same.
And then you do exactly the same thing there.
Perfect.
Okay. And again, just go through your canvas. Don't go through your lining. So again, that hole in the bottom of the lining is really important.
Yeah, of course.
Okay. So that's that.
And then there's a strap.
And then the strap.
Now, did you send this message to someone else? I've got Fiona's. I haven't got Jill's. Got an email. Good morning, John and Jennifer.
Morning.
Want to share my sewing machine cover finished yesterday with my K Facet. Kind regards set. Oh, that's posh.
I love that.
Nice, isn't it?
Beautiful.
Jill is loving the show, Jennifer.
Oh, thank you.
Always showing. Jennifer's always showing us great techniques. Morning, John, Jenny, and the crew.
Oh, morning. Hope you're staying warm. Okay then, so I'm going to walk you through these fixtures.
Oh, yes, please
just
do.
so we won't sew them on because that's pretty straightforward, but how you're attaching them might be a bit complicated.
Yes.
So we'll start off with the buckle first. Okay. So these are good for dungarees as well, so not just for your bag making. So you're going to take one part of your strap.
I'll just show you that. That's it finished there.
Oh, that's the finish, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Right. Go on.
So you're going to feed in through the buckle.
Yeah.
And back down the buckle, so you can see that you can't see that central part anymore.
Right.
And then what you would do, now you can either just sew that together like that, or if you wanted a more cleaner finish, fold under about 1 centimetre and then stitch it down.
But it is, when you do that, it is getting quite thick, isn't it?
It does get quite thick, yeah. So that's how you would finish that section there, okay? So that's how that needs to look.
Right.
Okay, so I'm just going to pop a pin in there for speed.
Yeah. 4 minutes,
imagine, there you go. So when you get your, if I just do a length. I'm brutal, brutal.
Yeah.
Okay, so before you start feeding back through this section, you need to attach one of your D-rings, okay? So I'm going to imagine that this is on the bag. So the D-ring's going to be coming in from the side that you've not attached yet.
Yeah.
Down.
Yeah.
Like so.
Yeah.
Oh. Like so.
Right.
Okay, so it's like that.
Okay, got that.
Yeah. So it comes from the back to the front.
Yes.
Okay. So now take this section and then feed it through your buckle.
Right.
So in, and then out.
Yeah.
So you can see now you've got that fastener there.
Right. Oh, yes.
Okay, like that.
Yeah.
And then this one will be for down here.
Same thing.
Same thing.
Okay.
Okay.
Perfect. Yeah, lovely.
So again, same thing when you do you can either sew it down flat, or you can fold it under by about 1 centimetre. So basically that's your...
That's the actual strap.
That's the actual adjustable handle.
Yes.
Okay. Now to attach it to your bag, that's separate. So you just need, again, another length of strap. I think it's about sort of 8 centimetres or so.
Brutal.
So if I use this one because it's just attached, what you would do is feed that through.
Yeah.
Like so. And again, depending on how you want to finish it. So to reduce, in the instructions, it says to fold under about 1 centimetre on both. Right. And then peel back on each other like that.
Right.
Okay. But you can see that's quite bulky.
Would you be able to get that through your machine?
You can. You might need to, depending on your machine, you might need to hand crank a little bit, but you can sew it in. So my tip would be is to leave one flat like that and then just fold one down like that. So you can see how they're meeting on the underside. So then when you're stitching it to your bag, you'd stitch around the whole thing and pass the 2 raw edges.
Hang on, yeah. There you go.
So you'd stitch a square.
So where's your raw edge on? Oh, I see there, the joint is underneath there.
So if I turn it around so you can see it, you would stitch down the bottom there, come across, and then across, so you can see all the raw edges would be enclosed. Obviously,
because that's underneath.
That's underneath, so it would look like that.
Yes.
But it would just help reduce bulk on the other side.
Brilliant.
Whereas the instructions say to do it like that.
Because that is going to be quite bulky, isn't it?
That is super bulky. It's a really super clean finish, but there's a lot of bulk there. So my top tip would be to do it like that instead.
Janet says, a quick tip. When I sew through several layers, like bag handles, if you tap the collated layers with a hammer, it reduces thickness. Ooh.
So that's another option.
Thank you, Janet.
So that would be my the top tip with your handles.
Brilliant.
And your bag.
Are you finished?
Yeah, pretty much.
She's finished?
Do you want me to do anything else?
No, that's perfect.
Perfect.
You're back in an hour.
I am.
Oh, making that gorgeous skirt.
Oh, it's lovely, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm so excited.
Wheel her in. Because I love the detailing on the...
I knew, as soon as I got this pattern, John, I knew you'd love it.
Yeah.
Just knew you'd love it.
Love this detailing. But I love anything like this. Look at the double dart, the Edwardian darts here. Double darts going over the top. I think that, I'm not stroking their bottom, I promise, but isn't it?
It is a very strokeable bottom though,
but it's a lovely shape, isn't it? And that also, it's very good if you haven't got that shape for creating that shape on your bottom. Anyway, that's Jenniffer in an hour's time. I'm going to go and do bundles. Thank you for that, Jenniffer. Oh, hang on. Sue says, morning all. I finish off the raw edges of the webbing strap with fray check.
Top tip.
Stay safe from Sue in Surrey. Thank you, Sue. Right, bundles. Tula, the green one. So you get 1/2 metre of the green cotton canvas, 1/2 metre of the Tula raccoons. You get the instructions, the zip. The hardware is in like an antique brass, and you get the sandy coloured strapping there, £30.99. Bundle. Oh, got ages, don't need to rush. Next one. The one that Jenniffer's just been demonstrating with, the Amy Butler. Half the stock of this is gone. So you get 1/2 metre of the lilac cotton canvas. You get 1/2 metre of the Amy Butler exploding Japanese flowers. I don't think that's what it's called. That's what I've nicknamed it. You get the white zip, the lilac thread, the blue webbing on this one, and then silver-coloured D-rings and buckle and magnetic clip-clop. What's that called? Snap. And the instructions. Remember, it's not yours until you've checked out. £30.99. Triangle. Now, this is very dramatic, this one. This one's for a black bag with the triangular, looks like chain stitch triangles on the back. Let me just show you this fabric very quickly. Yeah, I launched this last week. Look, it's gorgeous because I think this would be brilliant fussy cut because you've got hexes in there. Was it you, little Mike, that all could see stars in this one? Not little Mike, Ginger Mike. Somebody was upstairs. Who would it have been? Oh, it must have been vegan. Tim's not seen it before. Must have been vegan. He kept saying, because I kept saying, oh, look at the hexes you can cut out. And he's saying, oh, look at the stars you can cut out. And I can't see a star. I still cannot see a star. But that's vegan. I think he was hungry. I think he was hungry that morning. He's very, very healthy as vegan. Looks like he runs for miles. Anyway, so you get ½ metre of that fabric, ½ metre of the cotton canvas. You get antique silvered hardware, black zip, black thread, and the instructions, £31.99. Remember, it is not yours until you've checked out. And last but not least, how many? Oh, got ages. Oh, now, somebody put on Facebook the day, I wish John Scott would just buy some braces to hold his trousers up. We were in Next just exactly to get a clean T-shirt and clean pants for today, didn't I? And they had braces. I said, little Paul, I should get some of those. I forgot all about it. And he was too busy looking at the bright coloured suits he's going to wear at the Christmas party. ½ metre of the grey cotton canvas. Now, I'm going to have this fabric later as well in the next hour. ½ metre of that. You get the black strap, you get the silver hardware, the silver thread, the silver zip, and the instructions. £38 on the nose. Don't go anywhere. Oh, I thought we were going. Right, have we got time? Okay. Have a look at the sewing machine bundle. It's all set up live for you over there. The Elna will always cost you £449, the Elna 540EX, but today you get £34.95 of free gifts to go with. You get the 2 metres of linear and the home sewn home book. Don't go anywhere. I'm back straight after the break with gorgeous fabrics. Got Beth Studley, who watches the show. I'll tell you more about that later. We've got Erin, we've got Katie, and I've got some, cotton canvas bundles. See you in a minute.
Follow us on Pinterest. Search for our Sewing Quarter page and follow us to discover sewing work we create and love.
The Sewing Quarter website is simple and easy to use. You can view a live broadcast of the show on our homepage. Get instant access to our online shop, which has a wide range of wonderful products for you to choose from. You can also enjoy a selection of projects and guides which we have on offer to help you enhance your skills and gain valuable tips. Watch the live shows and you can buy the product which is currently being shown on air. You can even message the studio to ask our presenters or team any questions you might have. Below, you'll find all the products from today's show for you to look at and purchase. On the right of the screen, next to today's products, you will find our simple program guide listing all upcoming shows. So, join us today at sewingquarter.com.
Get set for 2 hours of sewing inspiration on Tuesday the 6th of March when we're joined by Lucy Brennan and her 2 beautiful makes. At 8 AM, Lucy is sitting pretty as she shares her tips for sewing a reversible beanbag. We've got the complete kit with instructions in a choice of 3 tempting colourways: floral red and aqua, beautiful bohemian botanicals, and vibrant teal and pink with charming peacocks. At 10 AM, Lucy will then be debuting her very own design, the Wonky Star Quilt. This original creation from Lucy is made in 2 colourways and will soon inspire you to make a twinkling star of your very own. So tune in at 8 AM and 10 AM on Tuesday the 6th of March, only on Sewing Quarter, Freeview Channel 78 and Sky Channel 678. On Wednesday the 7th of March, join us for a bag-making masterclass with Victoria Peat. This stylish bag was first shown in Simply Sewing magazine and was designed by Debbie von Grabler-Crozier. With its tassel zip and twist-locked pocket, you won't be able to help showing off this fabulous make. We've handily put together this standout design in an easy-to-make kit in several colourways of cherry reds and bold blues, so sit back and relax as Victoria talks us through her brand new accessory. Tune in and get sewing at 9 AM on Wednesday the 7th of March, only on Sewing Quarter, Freeview Channel 78 and Sky Channel 678. Follow us on Instagram. Search for our Sewing Quarter page and follow us to get our latest posts.
I'm just waiting for Tim to tell me. Oh, yeah, Lucy Brennan. I was just going to talk about the adverts. Well, they're lovely adverts there. I couldn't remember what they were. Tim was just telling me. Anyway, I've got cotton canvas. Got cotton canvas for you today. These come in bundles. These come in bundles. Limited stock. Now, is the only way they can buy them is in the bundle, isn't it? They're not available by the half metre. Right, so the only way you can buy this cotton canvas is in the bundle. You get 2 metres in each bundle, half a metre of each colour. One on my left, first of all, red, white and blue. Nautical but nice. So you get half a metre of the red, half a metre of the white, half a metre of the navy blue, and half a metre of the kind of tealy sea blue, oceanic blue here. Really gorgeous cotton canvas, £14.49. 2 metres of fabric, cotton canvas, and it's wide, remember, and it's wide, look. 60 inches wide. Gorgeous colour, isn't it, that? But I haven't got these available by the half metre stuff. I've only got them available in these bundles. So if you want to get half a metre of red, half a metre of navy, half a metre of white, and half a metre of this, you need the nautical canvas bundle for £14.49. Okay, now these are all apparently very limited. So, there we go, just fold that one up. Now, when I've got limited, having it in your basket doesn't guarantee that you've got it. So 5 people have just put that in their basket. Please, if you know you want it, please check out, because it's not yours until you do check out. Because what I need to tell you is, if I had 10 of these and 12 people put it in their basket, 2 people won't get it. Just put it in your basket does not guarantee. And how many have I got? Yeah, percentage-wise. You see, 70% are in baskets already. 70% is in baskets already. Yeah, make sure you check out. Yeah, thank you. That's not me. They heard it upstairs. It's not me. They're all been going, it must be you, John. It must be nobody else hearing it. They've heard it upstairs now. Rainbow bundle. Right now, I'm not quite sure why it's called rainbow bundle. I'm not picking on anyone, but rainbow's got 7 colours in it, and I don't remember these colours being in the rainbow. I've only got 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So what colours do you think you've got then? Well, read them out, and I can tell you if I've got which ones I've got. I've not got pink. Sorry. Oh, now, if you get that one, oh, right, 3 times as many people as we've got. You also get pink with that one. You also get pink with that one. So where is it then? Dark pink. I'll show you this. I'll show you this. I'll show you the still. Yeah, that's what you're going to get. That's what you're going to get. So you get the green, the turquoise, the orange, the yellow, and you get a vibrant pink. But they've all sold. They've all sold. They've all sold. And how many did you get in this one? Oh, 2 meters, so we're all right on this one. Limited again to single figures. You get pale grey, pale green, pale blue, and pale pink. I said those in the wrong order, didn't I? £14.49. So, lovely, isn't it? Like ice cream colours, aren't they? And with the spring coming in. Okay, I've got 100% of them are in baskets. Now, right now I've got too many. I've got 120% of what I've got in baskets. So what happens is, oh, there you go. I've got 200% people now. Twice as many people got it in their basket than we've got it. Okay, you will miss out. You do need to check out. I do apologise. Oh, right, okay. So I've got the red, white, and blue one left. And that's it. Just got this one left now. Sorry. I know you hate it when this happens. I hate it when this happens as well. Okay, on this one as well? Okay, right. If you haven't checked out, you're going to miss out on that one. Check out your baskets straight away. Right. Okay, Beth Studley. Now, did you know Beth Studley's got a new baby? She watches the show. She's a big fan. She's going to be coming in to meet us very, very, very soon. She's a very talented lady. And when she comes in, I've got 2 projects I've seen on her website that I wanted to do because they're gorgeous. You saw this fabric. In fact, I'll start with this. You saw this fabric in the last hour, but you only saw it. Oh, remember, this is my bundle. the sewing machine bundle if you want that. Let me just move that out of the way. Okay. Orange Abstract, this one's called. Have a good close-up of this one. Okay, there you go. There's the, lovely, isn't it? Absolutely beautiful. By the half metre. I'm just helping to move. It's by that, it's gorgeous. Look at the colours in there. Love, 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 love. So basically, Beth Studley, gorgeous young designer. Really, really fabulous, fabulous, fabulous colours and designs and patterns and everything. And this is no exception. I love this. You saw it in the last project. It was one of the bags, wasn't it? One of the linings for the bags. 100% cotton, made by Macauer, machine washable at 30 degrees. Love the colours. I'll just lift it up for you. Can you hear that, Timothy? Yeah, thank you. I won't say it anymore then. Right, look. Right, little Paul feels happy when he sees this. Happy is not happy. Or will you feel happy when you see this, and happy's a bit grumpy about that? Beth Studley Orange Abstract Flowers. I've lost them completely. So, no. So little Paul says, I feel happy when I see that fabric. Happy was one of Snow White's 7 friends, wasn't it, right? So he feels happy, but happy's a bit grumpy, because, anyway, never mind. It's lost. When you have to explain a joke, it's lost, isn't it? Ginger Mike understood, didn't you, Ginger Mike? Yeah. He's nodding, yeah. Now, moving on. Same pattern. Look at this one. Love. Now, remember, these are available by the half metre. You can buy as much as you like, as long as we've got it in stock. 2 ways you can do it. You ring the call centre, 0800 112 44 33. Oh, right, I've only got 10 metres this, so you can only have up to 10 metres this one. Or you can go on the web, sewingcourse.com. Now, if you're new, remember, we sell fabric by half metre increments. So if you're on the web and you think I'd like a metre of that, where it says quantity, you need to put 2 in. So that's 2 half metres. It'll come as one piece. It's not like bundles where they're already cut. So however much you order, you will get a piece that big. You will get a piece that big. It's lovely. The colours are gorgeous, aren't they? All the canvas bundles have sold out. I do apologise. Gorgeous. That's so lovely. Really, really lovely. Do you think, the thing is, if you can find out all about Beth Studley. She's got a blog. You can read her blog, right? And it's the whole website is like, you know, like Paul just said, that fabric makes him happy. The whole website is lovely. Go and have a look at it, because the whole website is really happy. Right, now I've got this one. It's in the order. It's in the crystal order. Oh, no, it's not. No, it's not. You said, no, you said you just follow, didn't you? Sorry, just follow. Orange one first. Sorry, it's not crystal. I moved them around. Yeah, sorry. But you said you'd be fine, didn't you? Look. Yeah. Orange flower spot fabric. Look at that. From a distance, it's gorgeous. Very busy, isn't it? Look, it was like snowstorm. Not that we want to see another snowstorm. Thank you very much. But with ochre and cyclamen. No, not cyclamen. Puce flowers dropping from the sky. That'd be nice if it snowed flowers, wouldn't it? That'd be lovely. No, it'd be gorgeous, that. My hay fever would be a bit bad if it started snowing flowers. Oh, I like all of these. I'll show you them all together in a minute. Oh, Beth, I tell you what, we sold out of Beth, the big floral one, on day 1 of this, and I love the big floral one. It was ivory. This is ivory. So this again has got the ochre and the, well, they're not, more plum, I suppose, Victoria plum, aren't they? Flowers with the ochre snow on the ivory background. Aircon's wafting the fabric for you. I don't have to do my job today. The aircon's doing it for me. Yeah, I've got no job, John, today. It's lovely, isn't it? That'd be lovely as a blender, wouldn't it? Really, really gorgeous as a blender, that one. Okay. Now the next one is I've got it in pink and I've got it in blue, and it's little flowers made out of like little stitches. I'll show you. Dashes, that's it. Look, I'll show you them both so you can see the two. Got it in pink and turquoise. Turquoise first. This is lovely again, isn't it? Now you see I'm seeing a summer dress in this. Look. $5.99. Look, isn't that lovely? Cute little flowers. It will be summer before you know it, even though it's thick snow. Do you think because we've had such a severe snow March, we'll have a 1976 summer, do you think? I was told that 1976 was a very good. I'd done my O-levels in 1976, I was 16. And I was going out with Shirley Lloyd, and we had a lovely romantic summer by the River Dee. Look. Now I've only got 7 meters of this in total. If you love it. $5.99, half a meter. Well, I love the middle of the flowers, right? The middle of the flowers are like turquoise. So beautiful. If you mix those two, can you see that? If you come in close, you can see the, look. The middle of the flowers are turquoise. So if you were to mix, you see, look. Nice, aren't they? We had it in another, we did have that in another colour. I think it must have sold out. We did have that one in another colour as well. I think it was a yellow. I think we had a yellow. And the yellow one had turquoise in the middle as well. Right, okay, moving on. So now this, I love this one. I love this one. This one comes in 2 colourways. This reminds me of Chinese chrysanthemums. Look, there's the 2. They're gorgeous, aren't they? Image on the web is not good, but does it no justice whatsoever? Look. It's like a centre flower with ripples emanating. It's gorgeous, isn't it? Ooh, you're loving this one. Turquoise petals. Oh, yes. Now, I'd seen Chinese chrysanthemums. What Timothy's seen upstairs, you know those old-fashioned sprinklers you put in your garden? They go like that. Little Paul hasn't got a garden, so he's got a sprinkler. Well, no, I'm not saying that. 9:14. No, not 9:14, 5:99. I'm saying the time then, 9:14. No laughing in the studio. Oh. Yeah, I know. I am. And then look at this one. This is good. So that was the turquoise. This is ivory petals now. This is so cute. So from a distance, it's going to look almost like random polka dot, isn't it? But then come in nice and close. Look, isn't it lovely? Ivory petals by Beth Studley. I wonder if she's watching. She'll be feeding the baby. If you are, Beth, send us a message. Excuse me. Oh, I've only got 5 meters of that one left. Now, I don't think we're getting this again. If I remember rightly, we're not getting this collection again. No, it's not a drinky problem. No, I haven't got, no. Aha, there we go. Look, these are daisy spots. Aren't they lovely? Pink and the turquoise again. Pink first. These are stunning, these are. Little Paul's got a shirt made out of this one, he says. Bit heavy to line a jacket with this, I would imagine. But Little Paul now, every fabric he likes, he goes, ooh, lining of a jacket. Because he saw these suits in Next yesterday. They had them in turquoise, they had them in teal, they had them in orange, and they had them in blue and pink check. And he loved all of them, and they all had fancy linings. Only issue being they were slim fit. Just the linings. No, the suits were the bright colours. And then they had fancy linings. So the suits were teal, turquoise, red, and blue and pink squares. And then they also had a fancy lining inside them as well. But slim fit. So I was able to fit into one, but little Paul struggled. By the time he turned the trousers up, there were flares again. Morning all. Oh, I've heard that one. Sorry, Sue, I've read yours. I will be. This one's limited. No, it just popped up on the screen then. Yeah. Nothing, the message from Sue popped up. And then I started reading it, but I've read it because it was the one about freight check. I haven't got Patricia, got Sue. Morning all, I've always finished the raw edges of webbing off with freight check. I've done that one. I haven't got Patricia's. Patricia says, morning, John and team. Love it when you're on, John. It's like shopping with a friend. Oh, thank you. We've had an email through as well from Linda. Hi, John. I got the Beth Studley bundle last time you were on. I love it. Sadly, Linda, I haven't got the bundle today. Well, no. Well, okay. Okay, this is little Paul's responsibility now. He's going to run. I haven't got it here, but I just want to say, no, I'm not going to send him. There you go. So you can see the yellow. You see the one I said we've got that one in another colour. We haven't got it available, but the flowers in the yellow. And then my favourite one is that big floral one above the yellow one. £71.49. Beth Studley, gorgeous mega bundle there. £71.49. I've finished. That's all the best. No, that's all the Beth Studley. So I'll just put that to one side. Erin McMorris next. I only got 4 of these. I only got 4 fabrics in here. I am going to show them all. There you go. Stepping Stones. Oh, sorry. £29.49. This is if you want a half a metre of each. There's only 4. We've only got 4 of her collection. So you've got Stepping Stones, Spring Water, Starburst, and Buttercup. £29.49. They're the only 4 we've got from the collection. They're gorgeous, though, aren't they? This one's really odd, because today, I see this one as 3D fabric. But last time I did these, I didn't see the 3D nature of this one. Last time I just saw white diamonds. But today I'm seeing pillars. Now, you see what I mean? It's upside down pillars. Hang on, let me turn it around. There you go, look. Can you see? But I didn't see that last time. It's not 3-dimensional, obviously, because it's a 2-dimensional fabric, but it makes it look, optical illusion. We'll do that one first. Oh, so that was the bundle, if you want the whole bundle. This is now by the half metre. Stepping Stones, the colour's Seafoam. It's from the Echo range, that's what I was trying to remember. Yeah, look. Stepping Stones. Erin McMorris, Seafoam Stepping Stones fabric from the Echo range. £7.49 for half a metre. Remember, we sell in the half metre increments. What would you make out of that? Oh, Causeway would have been a nice name for it, yeah. Well, you're not a fabric designer. If you designed your own fabric, Timothy, and we sold it, you could call it Causeway, if you wanted to. There we go. It's lovely, isn't it? And they lovely? That's very fresh, that one, isn't it? Just want to have a quick look at that. Look. Very fresh, isn't it, that one? Okay, another email's just come in from Barbs even, Barbs. Good morning, John. My youngest son was born on the 5th of March, 1976, and they wouldn't let me out of the hospital because the snow was so bad. Then we had the hottest summer I can remember. We live in hope. Lots of love from Barbs in snowy Isle of Sheppey in Kent. Oh, it's posh there, isn't it? Now, 1970, you see, I was going to say that was the year I did my O-levels. I don't remember, isn't it weird? I don't remember the snow, but I remember the heat of the summer. Because also, when you do your O-levels, you have that extra long summer holiday. And we all literally, me and all my friends, Dawn and Pete Addison and Fletch, and all of Ian, we used to call him Max Factor because he had bad spots. He used to put lots of his mum's makeup around his mouth because he had bad spots. Chobbs, he was there. Tim. It was a great big gang of us. Karen Clements, she was there. It was lovely, reminiscing now. Messages. Oh, on my iPad. Snowed in and watching the show. Love the Beth Studley fabric. Alison and her sight hounds. Ooh. Alison, that's intriguing. Let me know. Good morning, John. I'm not neglecting you. I'm watching in bed. Thank you for starting my day. Lots of love from Ali in Cheshire. Thank you very much indeed. One more. One from Vanessa. Morning, John. Great show as usual. On holiday from work, I'll be watching all morning from Vanessa in Birmingham. Oh, hello, Vanessa. Have you seen, I've walked from the Ibis all the way to work this morning. I did book into the wrong Ibis, so I had to change it. Right. Which one are you doing then? Okay. Oh, Vanessa, you're not going past Starbucks or Costa, are you? No, I'll go myself. No, I'll go later. This is pretty, isn't it? Erin McMorris, Blush a Starburst, this one is called. Look. £7.49. Who's introducing tomorrow? You have to bring some milk in. £7.49 for half a metre. Nice, isn't it? Lovely. That'd make a gorgeous. You see, I've said it a lot today. Lots of summer frocks in the fabric today, aren't there? That would look gorgeous, summer frock, that one. Don't you live above a shop, though, Timothy? Why not? Erin McMorris Blush Spring Water, this one's called. I love those flowers. That's got a oh, there you go, 76 vibe. That one's got, isn't it? So, you see, now, I wonder if we are going to have a steamingly hot summer. That'd be lovely, wouldn't it? Well, I'll take the summer off. Well done. And then one more from this range. And then what time is it? Oh, we're not even halfway through yet. This is Buttercup, I think this one's called, isn't it? Yeah, Seafoam Buttercup, this one. You build, but what's that song? Buttercup, build me up, Buttercup, baby, don't let me down. Do you remember in 1976 when we used to pick buttercups from the meadows and then put them under each other's chins and go, oh, you like butter? Like that. Do you remember? Those were the days. Those were the days, my friend. I thought they'd never end. We'd sing and dance forever and a day. We'd live the life. Was that Mary Hopkin? I think that was Mary Hopkin, wasn't it? Hopkins. Right, Case Jane. Morning, John. Blue skies and sunshine's here in Eastbourne. Oh, thanks, June. Still cold, but I think we've turned a corner now. Roll on summer. Oh, exactly, June. I've still got to drive home yet. I've still got to drive home in this shirt. Now, I've got this in a mega bund. This is Case Jane. Gorgeous fabrics here. Look at all these. They're stunning, aren't they? Yeah, I'm still unfolding. There's so many in this mega bundle. This screams summer as well. It's got a little vintage feel to it, this one, hasn't it? There you go. So in the mega bundle, you get 6 meters, 12 fabrics, half a metre of each, £71.49. Look, aren't they lovely? I've got all of them by the half metre, don't worry. I'll be going through them all in a second. But all of those very, very gorgeous vintage feel. Half a metre you get of all of these, half a metre of all these for £71.49. So there's 12 different fabrics, you get half a metre of each. Okay, let's start with toile in the blue. This is very soft and delicate, this one. I can imagine bridesmaids' dresses made out of this one. Look. It's beautiful. Oh. You still got yours on upstairs, Timothy? Okay, look. That is beautiful. That's got a really lovely Rococo feel to it, that one, doesn't it? Katie Jane Turquoise, I think the toile, French. It's lovely, though, isn't it? Hello, John. I took my GCSEs in 1976, so that makes me 39 as well. Yeah, it does. It does, Heather. Love Heather in... Oh, where you live. It's lovely where you live, Heather. $5.99. These are $5.99 for half a metre, these. Lovely, aren't they? 100% cotton, machine washable. So now I've got toile in turquoise. I've also got toile in... Now, I think they call it pink, don't they, even though it's red? Oh, they call it red. Oh, there you go. This is quite dramatic, this one. Do you know what? I'm imagining like a Vivienne Westwood big skirt with petticoats underneath it on this one. And you know, she used to do those well, she still does them, the bodices, like, I don't want to say, like shepherdess bodices. Remember she used to do the shepherdess bodices? This would look lovely in one of those, wouldn't it? Yeah. They don't know what I'm talking about upstairs. Oh, it was the right way up, sorry. Look. Again, it's a Macao fabric, machine washable, 100% cotton. Oh, yeah, like very dramatic, isn't it, in the red? Now, you see this difference of opinion. Little Paul and Timothy like the red one best. I like the blue one best, you see. And Ginger Mike prefers the blue one as well, and we're the artistic ones in this joint. No, you're not. Little Paul saying he's artistic. Anyway. Yeah, you're an artiste of gin. You should have seen last night. You know what? Last night in the hotel, you should have seen him and Chris knocking. And I thought these pretty little glasses were like half a pint of beer, right? And then they turned up with pint glasses. I thought you moved on to the pints. They went, no, they're all pints as well. The reason they had to go on to the tall glasses because they'd made all the fancy glasses dirty. They'd had that many between them. Look at these. I'll just show you the three. Nice. Now, these have got such a vintage feel to them. I've got a definite favourite, but look, three colours. Ivory, red, and the turquoise. This is my favourite. Yeah. Oh, ivory first. Okay. I've only got 12 metres of this left. Only got the 12 metre. Oh, I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Now, we don't know if we're getting this again or not. Oh, I've got it upside down, sorry. Oh, it's multi-directional anyway, I think. Hang on. We've had this conversation before, haven't we, Timothy? Yes, we have. Yes, you have. We've had a whole conversation. It is multi-directional. Beautiful. Love those flowers. Love that. Keep up the singing. Bring me back happy memories of the 70s. Lots of love, Sarah. So, well, it's because on the radio today, there's that show, isn't there, from 1 till 3 on Radio 2. What day of the week are we? Yes, Saturday. Paul Gambaccini does, well, it was somebody else last week. Mark Curry did, somebody did last week. They do all the hit parades from different years, don't they? And it's terrifying when you can sing along and they go, that was number 1 41 years ago today. Must have been when I was in the womb. Morning, John. Just thinking about your coffee. Why not ask for a coffee machine at Stone Quarter? Put the Costa pods in, and then you only need to add your... Well, no, milk that doesn't start with an A-L. Almond milk. I don't have my almond. I have oat or soya. We've got a coffee machine, But the only pod, well, first of all, everyone bought their own pods, which I thought was a little bit rude. But I know I will do, because I've got my oat milk here. And what I've got at home is I've got one of those Nespresso milk frothers, and I've got a new one and an old one. So I'll bring the old one in, and I'll have a milk froth here, and I can make a lovely, and I'll bring my syrup in, because I like the vanilla syrup in. Which one next? Turquoise next. But you see, when I was at my last place, I brought in the milk frother for Emily, because we needed to build her up a bit. She was a bit slim. And she broke it. She just broke it. So I'm not letting anyone else use it. No, the check. Didn't even buy me a birthday card. Anyway, she's not well, though, so I'll let her off. Kate Jane Turquoise bouquet, $5.99. That's lovely. Oh, no. Right, Timothy just got a weather warning on his phone from 11 o'clock onwards, saying what? Oh, no, severe snow and ice in Birmingham from 11 o'clock onwards. Oh, well, maybe I won't be going home tonight. But then I really have to go and buy new clothes because I've got nothing left to wear now, unless I walk home in my pants. From 11 a.m. today until 11 a.m. tomorrow. This is only what's saying on Timothy's phone. I'm not a weatherman. I'm not saying it definitely is. Oh, no. My one says completely different. My one says no snow all day today, and then rain tomorrow. I've only got 6 meters this one left. Now you're thinking, oh, 6 meters, that's quite a lot. It's not. 2 people buy enough for a frock out of it. That's it done, isn't it? 44 inches wide, 100% cotton. Quite dramatic, that, isn't it? Very, very dramatic. Katie Jane, red bouquet. It's lovely, isn't it? Oh, beautiful. Who was it that was in Birmingham? Was it Vanessa that was in Birmingham? Vanessa, look out your window. Tell me what it's doing at the moment. Only because we haven't got any windows all blocked in here. Right, now I've got 2 ditsies. One in red. Oh, no, is this the one they call pink? Or am I just getting confused? I've got 2 ditsies. Well, these are well, I'd call that a ditzy print, but these are it. These are definitely in the order we did them in. Yeah, yeah. Pink first. These are definitely in the order on the list. So. Now this would be brilliant. Little girls' dresses, I'm thinking, or blenders. Because if you're going to make a lovely quilt out of all these, that would be lovely, wouldn't it? Lorraine, morning. Oh, that's right. I've got a customer new to the show, but loving it so much. Could you re-show the canvas bundle? Oh, I'm afraid they've all sold out. The canvas bundles, I'm so sorry, new customer, they've all sold out. We will get them back because they're core stock, but those bundles have sold out for today, I'm afraid. I'm ever so sorry. Lorraine says, morning, could you wish my son Stacey and daughter Hannah happy birthday for the 5th of March? They're 3 years apart, but born on the same day, Lorraine. 5th of March, am I not in by then? Oh, happy birthday, Stacey, and happy birthday, Hannah. It's the 5th Monday. I'm here. Is that my Lorraine? Oh, it is Lorraine. I didn't know that. Is Stacey the drummer? He's in a band. Oh, look, that's lovely, isn't it? Pink floral, $5.99. Okay, yeah, moving on. The other one of those. Same print. Same print. Now, that's funny, isn't it, that Lorraine was saying her 2 children were born on the same day but 3 years apart. My younger brother and sister, who don't speak to me, are twins, but their birthdays are different days. Because she was born at 11 o'clock at night on the 20th of July, and he was born at no, the other way around. He was born at 11 o'clock at night on the 20th of July, and she was born at 11 the next morning, a few hours later, even though they're twins, but they've got different birthdays. Anyway, $5.99 this. I know. Oh. Yeah. Right, okay, Little Paul's come up with a fact now, but I think we need to check it. We're going to look it up because he thinks there's a few hours between my brother and sister being born, but they're still twins. He says the biggest gap between it is 6 months. 7 minutes between Tim's brother and sister, you see. Right, this is lovely. I love this. This is like vintage, like the bouquet flower, bouquet one. But look, in the ivory and the turquoise, they're nice. I've got a favourite, not allowed them, but I love the ivory. Gorgeous, isn't it? Oh, I love this. Do you know what? I'm seeing pyjamas as well. I'm seeing a summer frock, but I'm also seeing pyjamas in this for some reason. I need to make myself some new pyjamas, actually. "84 days. Oh, but that could happen because one could be born very, very early and one could be born at full term like that, couldn't it? 3 months difference, yeah? You could do that, yeah? Ah, 5 months, 3 months, no, nowhere near 6 months. 5.99. $5.99. Got that in the ivory. I've now got it in the turquoise. I'm in the Guinness Book Records. Oh, that's nice. I'm in there because I did 100 makeovers. Was it in 100 minutes? I can't remember when it was Richard and Judy. When I did this morning, we did. I think we did 100 makeovers in 100 minutes. I've got this. It's really funny because remember I said to you I went looking for something the other day and I found this big plastic box under the bed in Nellie's bedroom. I had all these pictures in it. And you live your whole life, don't you? Through that, you go, oh, and you can remember everything. You remember the smell. There's one picture of me on New Year's Eve in South Africa when I was doing Ghost in the Darkness. Boy, do I look rough. But anyway. I found my I found my certificate, my Guinness Book of World Records certificate. Anyway, I'll bring it in one day. When I bring my photos in, I'll bring it in. Oh, Vanessa's message back. She says, "I'm near the airport and I've looked out the window and the sun is trying to shine." Oh, brilliant. I'll go home that way, Vanessa. I can go that way. I can go that way sometimes, but it means you go on the motorway rather than the back. Well, I don't go on the A435 then. I stay on the motorway then. Got, 2 more fabrics. One I've only got, then this only ever came in one colourway. Garland. God, that was a nightclub in Liverpool, wasn't it? No, I've got this one and 2 of the same. Yeah, 2 designs, yeah. This is Garland. We used to go dancing in Garlands in Liverpool. Turquoise Garland. Only ever came in one colourway. Oh, I don't know if it came in another colour. We only ever had it in this colourway. It's nice, isn't it? It's really. Do you know what? It's much prettier in real life than it is on your telly. Just thought I'd tell you. Not like me, sadly. Right, and then my last 2 fabrics. Look. Yeah, Paul said he did a good deed just then he pushed someone over in the snow. Look. That cute. Turquoise and green. This one, turquoise and green. Turquoise first. We were supposed to be meeting Hannah and her housemate, and Hannah had a shower. Makes a change. And put makeup on, put lipstick on. They got on the bus. It got as far as Moseley, and then got kicked off the bus. So she went and flirted with the barman in Moseley, who then left work and shut the pub. This is Turquoise Ditzy. I wouldn't be surprised if she's still there. So she didn't come to have food with us. $5.99, Katie Jane, Turquoise Ditzy fabric. It's pretty, that's really ditzy, isn't it? Lovely, tiny little print. Oh, yes. You see, they're little flowers. Or, little flowers. And some of them look like little stickmen. Somebody else looks like one on a... What's those things called that you bounce on? No, space hopper. Our friend Nisha, she likes a space hopper, doesn't she? They look like cherries as well. Not our friend Cherry, but they look like little cherries, don't they? That's cute, that fabric. Okay? That's it in turquoise. And then last but not least, this is light green. And while you look at that, I'll just tidy these ones up. So, there you go. That's fresh, isn't it, that one? Fresh and exciting. That was just me bending down to pick something up, sorry. So $5.99 for half a metre, 100% cotton, lovely, bright green. Ditzy, that one really is a ditzy fabric, even though I called the other one ditzy. I'm just putting them all together because I'm going to show you the mega bundle again in a minute. So you can buy that for $5.99 for half a metre if you wanted. Or, if you don't want to be ringing for all of them, you can buy a mega bundle of all of these fabrics. There's a still there. There are 12 different fabrics. You get half a metre of each, 6 metres in total. £71.49. Now, do you know what? This is me being me now. I would make a quilt, but I'd take the two red ones out and make something else out of those. So look, like if you take that one out and that one out, I'd keep some of the red in, I'd keep those red ones in. So I'd make a quilt out of, oh, sorry, you're not with me. I'd make a quilt out of these, and then I'd keep these two for something else. Well, I'm not sure what to make, but I'm just saying, because maybe I'd leave that one in. Maybe I'd leave that one in, actually. Just keep this one out. Nice. Angela. Oh, is this one I'm looking at? Are you going to sell the books? Are you going to sell the book stands? No. I'm going to sell the books that are on the stand, but I'm not going to sell the stands, Angela. Right, hang on. I'm not quite sure where they're from, Angela. They were already here, I think, when we moved in. Okay. Brand spanking, no, not brand spanking new. New in stock. First time this was on air, it sold out. It's just back in stock. We ordered lots of this time. Now, I need to tell you before you start, it's called the Complete Quilter, but there's actually only one section about quilting. The rest of it, it's all the different patchwork and the patchwork blocks, look. So it's called Complete. You see, it shows you all the different patterns and everything. But then when you come to do it, it's a lovely book. But I just don't want you to think. So you get all your different techniques and all things at the beginning. And then if you look, as we go through it here, all about, I mean, it's fantastic. All the different colours and everything like that. There's lots and lots and lots. Simple things like how to cut out, how to use a ruler, how to use a rotary cutter, assembling and finishing. But then there's one section on quilting. But there are other patterns in here, aren't there? Because we looked at the falling stars before now. So hang on, look at this. Here you go. Oh, quilting techniques. Here you go. This is the section on quilting. So that's how you sew with a 1/4 inch seam allowance. But then we go on to, this is what we did yesterday, wasn't it? You know, cutting the stripes. Then we got chain piecing. These are all the things that Nicola told us about yesterday. Then you've got, you see, the half square triangles. This is brilliant, this book. Half square triangles, 1/4 square triangles. You see what I mean? So it's all really about this. It's all mainly about the patchwork and how to do the patchwork rather than how to do. You see, this is using acrylic templates. So it's about how to make the blocks more than how to do any quilting. Loads of people love. Oh, look, now this is a bit like the one that Victoria Peat did the other day. Yeah, I was trying to understand your puns, but I didn't know where they were coming from. Whip stitch applique. Look, Dresden. Oh, if you looked at our fan page last night, somebody put a quilt on that they've been making Dresdens for, like rainbow-coloured Dresdens. It's beautiful. I've got to remember people's names more, I know. This is reverse applique. And do you know what? You're thinking, how on earth am I going to draw those hearts, John? I'll show you in a minute. I'll show those hearts, you see. I'll show you in a minute. I'll show you in a minute because... I'll show you in a minute. I'm saying it lots of times because those people who watch on 75% say when I repeat myself, it sounds like I'm really drunk and I'm doing a drunk ramble. Look, look, look. But then let me go to the back. See, oh, look, they're beautiful. So, Gorgeous, isn't it? So now here are the few of the projects at the back to do, you see. But what I'm trying to show you is, have I got it wrong? Oh no, here we go. There's all the templates you need. Now, some of them you will have to photocopy to be bigger. There's the heart for the reverse applique, so you have to draw it. You can just photocopy it. Oh, and what you've got to remember, some of them have seam allowance on and some don't. So if they've got a dotted line on them like that, it means there's a seam allowance. If you go to this one here, there's no seam allowance. Just remember that, though. But read the book first before you try and do any of the projects. So it's not teaching you to quilt. It's teaching you to make the blocks to then quilt. I'm only telling you, I'm not putting you off. I think it's a fabulous, fabulous, fabulous book. But I don't want you to get that home thinking, right, I'm going to learn how to quilt. Because if you're like me, when I first started here, I just went, well, it's quilted. To me, all of it is part of the quilt. But this part is called the patchwork, or that this is foundation paper piecing. The quilting is actually when you sandwich everything together, isn't it? Morning, John. My friend Jill in Devon has just found you on TV. Can you say hello? Jill in Devon, hello. Jackie's friend from Derbyshire. Jill and Jackie. Right, move. Now, now. I meant, do you see, I found some bits out of this book, but I didn't find, you see, Jane Alcock, the first time she was on, she did this quilt. Some little mini quilt, right? And I meant to find it during prep this morning, and I got waylaid. Yes. I love this book. It's full of lots of little... Now, you must read... The only thing about this is read the instructions before you start, because there are a couple of... what's the word? Oh. These were Jane Alcock's second project from this book. Scalloped edges. The nice, I'll go through it. Put that there. Okay. Look at these. Oh, there it is. That's one that Jane made. Lots of new buyers. Welcome. Oh, no. If you're a new buyer and you buy your first purchase is £10 or over, not including your postage packaging, we give you a free gift. You get this A4 self-healing cutting mat worth £16.99. Completely free. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to fill any code in when you check out. It automatically comes to you. There it is. Lots of new buyers today. So if you bought this book for £19.99, you'll automatically get one of those little cutting mats. The projects in here are lovely. And the instructions are very, very, very thorough. But as I say, read through them before you start, because some of them, they're not confusing, but some of them you just need to read over a couple of times. Horses, chessboards, ponies. Now, Lucy made one of those with the Suffolk puffs. Oh, the aircon won't let me turn. There's the pattern for that one. Oh, it's into limited now. Limited stock now. $3D square in a square. And then look, they've got the mini projects here. So that they've shown you how to make the quilt, the projects there. But then, no, they've shown you how to make the mini quilts there, but then they show how to put them into a project. So Jane just made a placemat out of that, or a mini quilt, but you could also make a bag out of that one. Sorry, that was Christopher. You could hear Christopher chatting. He's trained up someone new, you see, today. Not mentioning any names. Table topper. Look, and then the templates. That one there with all the animals. Look at that gorgeous lion there. $19.99. There's the dog, there's the dog, there's the dog, look. Woof. Nice snip. Okay, and last but not least, crap. Oh, now. Sorry. Wait a moment, everybody. Got all my samples here. Oh, here we go. Right, I'll just lay these out. I'm showing the book first, and then as I go through the book, I'll show you my samples. Oh, this is limited as well. This is called the limited show for some reason. Crafty little things to sew. This, when we had this in the first time, it sold out completely. We've got loads back, but it's now limited again. It's now limited again. Crafty little things to sew, 20 clever sewing projects for scraps. For scraps, in fact, what else? It's a lovely, really lovely book. Do you remember Jo Carter made this? Right? And we said to her, you've made that wrong, because she turned up. Look, 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 look. We said, you've made that for one of your toys, haven't you? One of your soft toys. That's the size it's meant to be. And now we've realised when we put our Savlon and our plasters and everything like that in it, it's the perfect size. It's the perfect size, isn't it? So you can make this. I haven't got any bundles to sell today, but you could make this from that book. It's in the book. It's in the book. It's in the book. Oh, I've lost my page now. Anyway, there you go. Circle. Oh, now it comes in sections as well. So I meant to say that. The book comes in sections. So travel handmade is the first section. So that has tote bags, shopping tote bags there. Look at all the instructions. Then you've got the divide and conquer drawstring bag. That's 2-in-1 lunch tote. Right now, a third of the stock is in baskets already. Oh, stop. Deborah Sim was in making this the other day. So it's a lovely little lunch bag, right? So you put all your bits in there, your sandwiches in there, your grapes, your crisps, your bar of chocolate. Or, it's so funny, Chris brought so much food with him to the hotel yesterday. He came out this morning munching on a cinnamon swirl. Oh, what was it? Oh, it was a pain au raisin. Sorry, I thought when it was gone so quickly, I didn't really see it. I just thought it was round. Anyway. So you take your food with you, and then you open it up like this. You undo the zips, and it turns into like either a little placemat that you could put down, and you put your food on it, or if you're sitting at the chair at the desk, you can sit like this, so it doesn't get. It's brilliant. And then you take your rubbish home with you. You'd have what in it? A mini what? A mini egg. What's a little Paul going about? Thank you, John, for taking the trouble to understand the difference between piecing and quilting. It's my pleasure. I didn't know. I honestly didn't know when we first started. And it fascinates me now, Sarah. Absolutely fascinates me. Anyway, back to the book. So, I've only gone 2 pages. Now I've got to get to the... There's the instructions for the... doesn't it look bigger in the picture, you see? That's why we thought Jo Carter had made a mistake. Oh, better get a move on. Okay, but I've got rucksacks as well. Oh, they're in the kiddie section. So it's got travel, it's got home, and then it's got kiddie section. So there you go. Little rucksack, which Jo thinks would be brilliant for the Easter egg hunt. Right, look. Got one that's finished here. Now, obviously, I'm not doing the bundles. I'm just showing it finished here. It's cute, isn't it? But at the side, look, it's got those little buttons. You know, like the trousers that Christopher has at Christmas? When he has his Christmas lunch and he has to undo the buttons at the side, and he's got elasticated trousers at the side there. So he can just let it out a bit before he goes to the pub at night. It's beautiful, isn't it? So that's in there as well. We did one in the 2 different colourways. That pattern is in the book as well. Fantastic. OK, recap. We've had an email. That's not a recap, but we'll have an email. Loving the show. Could you show me the Beth Studley Dotty Daisy in blue? Oh, hang on. Right, hang on. The Dotty Daisy in blue together with the petals and dashes in turquoise. Right, here you go. In fact, why don't I just get all the turquoise ones out? Then you can see all the turquoise ones together. So this is the daisy dots. That's the daisy dots in turquoise. That's the dashes in turquoise. That's the petals in turquoise. Oh, which way? You can put which graphic? Just the petals. That's that one. So they want to see that. Oh, sorry, do they want to see that one and that one together? No, they asked for 3, didn't they? Those 3 they want to see together. No, there were 3. There were 3. Put it up again. Yeah, Dotty Daisy blue. Yeah, Dotty Daisy blue. There you go. Dotty Daisy in blue together with the petals, that's the middle one, and the dashes, which is the bottom one. So, Jill, there you go. There they are. They're the 3 you wanted to see together. Should we see it? There you go. So, I wonder what you're going to make, Jill. Let me just straighten that out for you. Right. If you have got them in your baskets, please check out. Look, there's the 3 together. I'll put that in the middle. There you go. So they're all $5.99 for half a metre. The one that graphics in is the turquoise petals, which is this one. Tina's messaged in now saying, hi, John, could you please show me the quilting book again? Love the show from Tina in Lincolnshire, first-time buyer. Oh, yes, Tina. Now, do you mean this one, the complete quilter? Tina, this is it here, my love. It's fantastic. It's really good if you're starting off as well, because it's got all the different, it hasn't got block patterns, but it's telling you the basics, like, first of all, the colours and everything like that. But we often go, oh, you make a half square triangle, or you subcut and things like that. All of those are in here. All the instructions are in here of how to do things. There you go. They're half square triangles. And then you've also got the quarter square triangles. Bias cut edges, how to do bias cut edges. Flying geese. How many times do we see flying geese? Look, you see, make a gorgeous, look. Make a gorgeous quilt, the flying geese, wouldn't it? Oh, that's nice. $12.99. So if you're a new buyer, Tina, you'll get that and you'll get the free gift. You'll get the free gift of the cutting mat as well. $12.99. Hi, John. I started watching about 10 days ago and absolutely love the show. So many things on my wish list as I do dressmaking and quilting. Jill's what? It's right, cut out, it's cut you off. It's cut you off. Oh, it just says Jill is, and then it cuts off. Jill is what? Anyway, I've got to go. Oh, one more message really quickly. Hazel, John, it's like having a friend in every morning for a cuppa and a chat. Love watching every day. Thank you, Hazel, but where's my soya? No, I'll have an oat milk vanilla latte, and I'll have a blueberry muffin, please. Ooh, I've got to go. Jennifer's up next. She's doing this. Gorgeous versatile skirt. I will see you with Jenniffer in 3 minutes. Is my fruit here? It is in 3 minutes from now.
Join us on Facebook. Simply search for The Sewing Quarter and like our page for the latest news and more.
Sewing Quarter have an exclusive, amazing price for our viewers on the Elner Expressive 920 sewing and embroidery machine. This ultimate machine is the perfect investment to help you enjoy sewing, quilting and embroidery like never before, with a range of impressive features to help you every step of your project. This ultimate machine is the perfect investment to help you enjoy sewing, quilting and embroidery like never before, with a range of impressive features to help with every step of your project. This top-of-the-line machine truly has the wow factor, with an embroidery speed of 1,000 stitches a minute and a large hoop size, making embroidery a breeze. The high-resolution touchscreen allows you to create your own stitches and designs, and it also has an automatic needle threader for ultimate ease. The machine also includes 10 fonts for monogramming, 13 one-step buttonholes and a variety of over 400 stitches. You'll be spoilt for choice. It also has an expansive bed space to allow for quilting and larger makes, to make it the machine you can't live without. Elner Expressive 920 sewing and embroidery machine means you won't be able to wait for your next make. Head over to our website to find out more about our amazing exclusive price on this fabulous machine. Join us on Monday the 5th of March when Lucy Brennan is here with 2 stunning designs in quilting and foundation paper piecing. Lucy will first be making her gorgeous Grecian cross quilt at 9 AM in bright spring floral fabric. We've created an exclusive selection of quilt and cushion kits with everything you'll need to make your very own Grecian cross, so you can sit back and relax whilst you watch Lucy work her magic. At 11 AM, Lucy is back, flying high with our hot air balloon quilt. While Lucy demos the key techniques, you can decide which kit you want. Sunshine bright polka dots, or a more dramatic airborne display of rich jewel colours. So tune in and make sure you don't miss out on these creative projects on Monday the 5th of March at 9 AM and 11 AM. Only on Sewing Quarter, Freeview Channel 78 and Sky Channel 678.
I'll apologise now for Lucy because she's going to be angry on Tuesday. It's not called the Grecian cross, it's called the Greek cross, that cushion. Because if you're watching on the birthday, in fact, we've got one made because I made one on the birthday show. Anyway, less about me and Lucy and more about Jenniffer Taylor and this gorgeous skirt. Isn't it lovely? It's got this lovely... Now, these are all working. These aren't just decoration here. This is it's an actual wrap skirt with buttons and buttonholes. How flattering is that? Look, it's so lovely and flat on the tummy, isn't it? It's got no fullness on the tummy there. And then this line coming down the side here, also very, very flattering. But it's got a huge wrap on it. So you've not got... Look, you know sometimes on a wrap skirt, you pull the front one forward and this one finishes here. Look at the size of that wrap that goes all the way around. And I love... this. I love these darts. It's got the 2 double darts on the back there. Can you see them? You see that? There you go. 2 darts going all the way down there. One slightly higher than the other. One should always be slightly longer than the other. And they love it. And look, I'll just turn it sideways. Look at that. Look how it just sits in to the small of your back there. Fabulous. Let me send the mannequin over to Jenniffer. And I'll just go through the bundles that I've got here for you. Now, the pattern. Now, I need to warn you, I think this pattern is going to absolutely fly out. So, if you want it, when you put it in your basket, please check out. You can always check out. I know lots of people go, oh, but John, I might see something in your next towel that I want. Doesn't matter. You can check out as many times as you like. The only way to guarantee you've got it is by checking it out. But you only pay one. We're not one of those companies who go, oh, you've had 2 things, that'd be £5.98, or we'll cap it at £10. It's £2.95 for the whole day, even if you buy a sewing machine. Even if you buy a sewing machine. So, I've got the patterns in 2 size ranges. This is the one 14 to 22. This one's the 14 to 22, look there. I'll show you the back. It's the same skirt, it's exactly the same skirt, just 3 different lengths, look. Okay, and then the other one we've got here is the 6 to 14. There you go, 6 to 14. So it's exactly the same skirt, look, but they've just done different lengths. Above the knee, just below the knee, and then the kind of cuff. They're pretending to be catwalk models because they're not smiling, you see. The difference is, if you go to see like a fashion show in a shopping mall and you've got people like my friend Sheila and everyone like that, they smile and they engage with the audience. Go and see a London Fashion Week like this. They're not allowed to smile, no joy, no, they're literally a mannequin. Like that. Anyway. No, moving on. Fabric's got 4 fabrics now. Now, the fabric that Jenniffer's already made it out of is the 4-ounce wash denim. Now, this is the one I would say make a lovely blouse as well. Gorgeous, gorgeous weight, this. 4 ounces. It's wider. Look at the width. £3.99 for half a metre. That's what you'll get for your £3.99 there. It's 146 centimetres wide, just slightly less than 60 inches. Oh, hang on, it's 100% cotton. It's got no stretch in it. It's 100% cotton. A 4-ounce washed light denim. There we go. Then I've also got, so that's what the skirt that Jenniffer's done already is made out of there. The one she's going to make today's demonstration is the 8-ounce denim. 8-ounce denim. Again, now, this is 100% cotton, but it does feel, look, you can see there, it feels like it's got a little bit of stretch. It hasn't got any elastane, hasn't got any lycra in it. It's just 100% cotton, but it does feel like there's a little bit of stretch there. So if you're going to make skirts, like we're about to do now, or you're going to make a pair of jeans or some shorts or something like that or a little gilet for the summer, that's a lovely weight for that one. But half metre, £4.99. Now, if you don't want denim at all and you want some lovely enzyme washed linen, got it in 2 colours. I've got it in the, I don't know if they call this one duck egg blue or not. Oh, turquoise they call it. Again, look at the width, lovely wide fabric. Yeah, I'm just worried about Jenniffer, she's all right. Yeah. She's all right. Enzyme washed linen. Now this is linen, this is proper linen, 140 centimetres wide. £5.99 for half a metre. It's gorgeous, isn't it? And then the other option we've got is the enzyme wash linen in black. Oops, there we go. Oh, but both the enzyme linens are limited, apparently. Oh, Oh, it's lovely. Now, when we first got this fabric, I went in navy, and remember Jennifer made the most gorgeous skirt because it falls beautifully. Give it a wash, and it falls beautifully. But also remember, when you wear linen, it is going to crease. Because that's, you know, Nicole Farey made a fortune just making linen trousers, linen dresses and everything. But they crease. The minute you put them on, they crease. $5.99. Who'd buy a linen suit? I mean, you know, I've got one as well, a cream linen suit. But you look lovely when you leave the house. By the time you get to the wedding, you look like a crumpled mess. That's the problem. Right, OK, let's move over and see Jennifer now, then. Now, Jennifer, it says this is very easy Vogue. Is it, isn't it? Is it an easy pattern?
Super easy.
Oh, is it? Oh, you've already got... Oh, look at you.
That's what I was getting.
Yeah,
I lost an integral pattern piece.
OK.
And,
right, so super easy.
got it now. Yeah,
You're saying?
no, super easy. In fact, I'll show you how that's going to annoy me.
Oh, no, it's we have to have the aircon all the time now, so yeah. There you go. Right. So... Oh, I didn't hear you. Sorry, little Paul. What's you showing
It has 12 steps.
Oh.
12 steps and you're done.
Oh,
it is
fantastic.
so easy, really lovely. I think the only tricky thing about it really is making sure you've got your buttons in the right place so you get that lovely shape that you were talking about.
Yeah.
If you haven't transferred your marks correctly, then that's where you're going to go a little bit awry. But as far as the actual construction of that skirt, really, really simple. Really simple.
What length did you do? What's the one on the mannequin?
This
what length
is
that?
version B, which is the knee length. It's just below knee, is it?
Yes, but just below the knee. But what I'm thinking is, it looks like it's straight almost. So if you wanted it even longer or even shorter, could you just... Are there shortening lines on it?
Yeah,
so
yeah.
Could,
so I've folded my pattern over. If I bring this over for you and undo that
Only
section.
because there are three. The pattern says there are 3 different lengths, but you could make it whatever. You could make it to the floor if you want to. Make a lovely Edwardian walking skirt if you want to, couldn't you?
So on the pattern here, this is A. So I'm doing skirt A here. That's B.
In the demonstration, you
in the
did
demonstration, I made B, and then obviously there was pattern C.
And which was just C, just a straight line
just
further
a straight
down.
line further down. But you can see you've got your lengthen and shorten lines here.
Perfect.
So you just cut and splice and push that down for as long or as short as you like.
Yes. Carolyn says, I've just put the pattern in my basket. Can you tell me how much fabric we need? Carolyn, again, she says, you can message in as many times as you want.
Yeah.
Tell me what size you want, Carolyn. Oh, no, I can tell you, actually. Oh, here you go. If the most amount of fabric you need, so if you're making the version C, which is the longest one,
version.
You need 2.5 metres. Oh. Yeah, because our fabric's 140, so you can still go for the... Yeah, 2.5 metres. That'd be enough, wouldn't it?
Yeah, 2.5 metres will do it.
Oh, no, hang on. Yeah, because all of our fabric's 140 or 150 wide. So the most you'd need in any size is 2.5 metres.
Yeah.
For the long one. If you're using narrow fabrics, if you're using a different fabric, like the 115, the 44-inch wide, you'll need 3.5 metres. Yeah. But if you tell me the actual size you want, it's there, you see. But if you tell me the actual size,
we'll dig it out for you. We'll dig it out.
I remember I always say you can zoom. That picture's on the web. You can always zoom in there. But if you want me to do it, Carolyn, then let me know, and I'll just tell you exactly what you need to buy. Right, sorry, Jen.
Okay. Again, we talked about the button positions. I think that's the key one. And also is the distance between your hip and your natural waistline. So this isn't where your trousers sit.
Yes.
It's the smallest part of your waist.
And how do we find that then?
So what I would do is get a length of elastic. And tie it together and pop it on and then leave it. You'll want to fiddle with it, definitely, but don't.
Yeah.
Tap your hands, no, leave it. Go make a cup of tea, whatever. Let it sit in the natural position. That'll be your natural waist.
And it wouldn't find your natural waist.
Your natural waist.
Yeah, don't put it here, because it won't find your natural waist there.
No.
But put it around your waist, because my natural waist is way up here. But of course, none of my jeans come up to Simon Cowell for the jeans up there.
Whereas this is designed to be, it's a high-waisted skirt.
Well, it's like an Edwardian skirt. Yeah. It's like an Edwardian walking skirt, that.
So you can see on the mannequin there.
Because look, that's there, you can see there.
That's the natural waistline on our man in the mannequin.
So you're taking it up and above that natural waistline.
So what you need to do is find out where the natural waistline is. So another one is if you do a teapot, bend to the side, wherever the crease creases, that's also a quick way of doing it.
Oh no, if I crease like that, I lose my finger.
Do a little teapot, but the elastic one never fails.
Yeah.
So put the elastic on, and then also you want to find out where your hip line is.
Yes.
So that's it's not this
top
part.
hip.
Again, forget about your trousers and your jeans. It's your actual hip.
The biggest part.
So the biggest part or the fullest part. So that'll be here on our
which is normally 8 inches down from your natural waistline.
Normally.
But we're all different. We're all completely different. So you need to work out where yours is.
Once you've got your natural waist and once you've found the fullest part of your hip, you need to measure from the natural down to the hip, because what you'll want to do, if it isn't the same distance as this and this, then you're going to need to cut and move up or down.
Right.
Because otherwise you're not going to get the fit that we've got with our lovely Mandy the mannequin over here.
Okay.
All right.
So where's is it going from there?
So it's from this natural waistline coming down. So you see the circle there with the cross?
Yeah.
So if I just get I know this is a quilter's ruler, but I always use it for my dressmaking.
No.
So it's it's 8 inches.
Yeah, so what they're doing, our mannequin, what's she called, your mannequin? Mandy the mannequin. She is built like your model. So her measurements will be what a size, they call a size 12 is. So they will make their waist, their bottom hip. I bet her top hip is 3 inches down, because that's what you model work on. But like you say, we're all different.
We're all different.
And when Jennifer says, don't be afraid, it's the
fullest part.
The fullest part of your bottom.
I bet mine isn't even 8. I bet mine's more like 9.
Yeah.
Definitely,
Yeah.
I can see straight away. So in order to get that lovely silhouette shape that you're going to get, like you say, the nape of the back and through the hips, and especially through that button detail at the front, that is the most important thing.
But I need to say, don't let this frighten you.
Oh no, it's
because it's not difficult. No. Literally, if you measure from your waist to your so we'll say it's Jennifer, right? So you're saying you've measured yours and yours is 9 inches.
Yep.
All you need to do before sorry, I'm not trying to take over your
go.
But literally, you cut your pattern across that line there, and you literally lay it an inch. Because yours is and you say yours is 9 inches, you just lay it an inch down and then carry on and you just join that seam up and join that seam up. And if it's shorter, if you're petite and you need it 7 inches, you just move that line up. You fold an inch in like that. So just be careful you don't hit the bottom of the dart. You don't want to be hitting the bottom of the dart.
No.
Right.
Okay.
Sorry. Yeah.
So that, for me, apart from it being a very, very simple skirt, it's all about the fit and getting the fit right.
But that's just doing those simple techniques is going to give you
that perfect fit.
The perfect fit, so it looks gorgeous.
Absolutely.
Right.
So we've talked about lengthening and shortening, especially in the waist and hip area, so that's good. And we've covered off lengthening and shortening our skirts. That's brilliant. So the next thing we need to do before we remove our pattern is make sure that we're transferring all of our notches. So I've done all of my seam allowance ones.
What size are you making?
I'm making a size 12.
Okay.
So on here you can see that you've got all of the crosses. So these are the buttons that we're referring to.
Just have to bring the camera into that. There you go.
There you go. So this one here is the 14. Whereas you can see that I've already gone ahead and tacked my 12. So if you're a 6, these are where your 6 buttonholes are.
And it's really, really, really important for the look of the skirt to mark those up.
So I've done my bottom tailor tack already on the dart. So the next one I'm going to do is these two ones here, because you can see with it being a high waistband, it's the same distance at the top and here, whereas normally when you do your dart, it would go straight, so you can see the difference straight away. So if I was to do that, you've missed a fit. So it's important that you get the bottom of the dart.
So on a normal skirt, that's what your dart would look like.
Yeah,
that's so you see that's what normal dart. But because this is going above the waist, you don't want to take it out or take it in anymore. That section there is all just a straight line.
It's a straight line. So I've already got my tops of my darts there where I've done the in the seam notches instead of doing
so you don't need to do a tailor tack at the top,
but I do need to get these bits. So for those that may have not seen a tailor tack before, it's basically a piece of thread. So I've got a pink coloured thread. I've double threaded it through the needle. I've gone in and out through both layers, and I'm making sure that I leave a nice long tail. I'm then going in and out again through the same spot, but this time I'm going to leave a loop. So I like to put my finger in the loop so I know that I'm not going to pull my tail. So it's important that you keep the tail. And then with your snips, so that's an oversized, but I really want you to get the point home to you. So that's a loop the loop. You're creating a loop the loop. So it's important that you have got a loop and that it's not super tight, otherwise you won't be able to do your tailor tack, all right? So make sure you do have a nice long length, and I'm just going to do another one there, super quick. So again, in and out both of the layers of fabric, leaving a tail. Going in and out the fabric again to create, just hold my tail there, a loop, and then cut again. So what I like to do with my patterns is that I like to go in with the scissors first. So I'm just going to use that top one as an example and make a little cut into the pattern first.
Right.
And actually put some sellotape over that and then cut into it. So when if you're going to use this pattern a lot, you don't destroy the pattern. So just
would you do that? Yeah. So you've done that where all your tailor tacks are.
All my tailor tacks are. So
yeah.
rather than just going through the paper and through the fabric, and then when you're trying to pull it apart in a minute, it will start ripping. Put a little bit of sellotape down on there, sticky tape, then make a small cut into it and then peel it back, and then that way it just protects your pattern for that little bit longer. So I've transferred all my bits and bobs now so I can take all my pins out.
Is there anything else we need to look at that's not? That's just the measurements of the waistline and the hip line?
Yeah. So we'll cover that very quickly because we did mention these earlier. So you've got your circle and the crosshair. So that's indicating 2 reference points. So in this case, it's the waistline, and then you've got another one further down for your hip. Now you've got your sizes here. So I'm doing the 6 to 14 size, and you can see that it's got other measurements on there. Yeah.
Oh, hang on. Here.
Up. So I'm trying to hold the paper down. There we go. They're coming. There you go. Yeah. So you can see that you've got your pattern sizes 6, 8, 10, 12 and 14. And then you've got sizes in both inches and centimetres. Yeah. Now, that is the finished garment size, not the one on the back of the pattern. So it will be different. Yes. So, for example, if we just go with 6 for a second, it's saying my waist would be 23 inches, where on the pattern it's saying 24 and a half. So what that's indicating that there's 1.5 inches worth of ease. So you can obviously breathe and
But yeah, you need these. You don't make it to the exact size you are.
Okay, so it's always good just to double check what the ease is and whether you can get away with going up or down on your pattern. But there will be a difference between this and what's on the back of the pattern. All right?
Don't panic if you think, oh, I'm making a 6 which is 23 and it's telling me there it's 26 or whatever it was.
So I'm just peeling back my paper now, so I'm just holding my tacks down just to make sure I don't lose them. And move my paper out the way so we don't lose that either. Okay, so we've got our 2 layers. Now, normally you'd have the right sides facing each other, but obviously I want to show you the denim, which is why I've got the right sides facing you. But you will see in the make it really doesn't matter. So with the tailor's tacks, it's important that you don't just pull them apart very fast, do it quite slowly. So because of the loop, there'll be a point where it won't want to move anymore.
Pulling,
you see that it's like pulling. So if you over pull, you're just going to lose your tack. So but there will be a point where it'll want to stop. So there's one. That was my big one, loop the loop. So don't forget the base dart here.
Yeah. Yeah, there we go.
And that's it. There you go. So I've got my darts, and I've got my buttons, and then the same again on the other one. So this way we know they're exactly the same on both the left and the right-hand side of the skirt.
Linda's saying, I've just come in from shoveling the snow for the umpteenth time. What a beautiful pattern. I'm glad I didn't miss this one, Linda, in Scotland.
Beautiful. So let's get the iron out.
Which iron do you want, the big one?
Or the little one. Either or, whatever's quicker to heat up.
I'll put them both in and we'll see which one heats up first. So what are you pressing now then?
So, when I do my darts, I like to go in and press first and then sew them together and then sew them after. And it would be another idea as well is when you've done your dart is to use a ham. We haven't got it here.
Oh no, I had it yesterday.
But it is worth getting it. So
would you use the ham or would you use the sleeve board ham for this?
I would use the ham rather than the sleeve board because I want to replicate the shape that it's going to be going on to, which in this case is the bottom.
Okay, that one heats up first, so you can
brilliant. Okay, so when you're doing your dart, your fabric needs to be the right sides together. So when you're folding, so I'm going to go with the point of the dart first, which is that tailor's tack there, and then remember you have 2 tacks at the top plus my 2 little inseam notches there.
Yeah.
So I'm making sure these 2 are together first to create a fold, and then I'm holding the very point of my dart and then giving it a shake, and then that way I know that's on the grain then. So then I'm going to go in with my iron, and I'm going to press this in straight away. So I prefer doing it with the iron rather than using pins.
Yeah.
And I am pressing just past that tailor's mark, just for this case, and then I'll press it out in a minute.
Yeah.
So once you've done the press, I just find that really helps the process when you get to the sewing machine. The next one, if it's the first time that you've done darts before, I would definitely go and get your tailor's chalk and draw them in as well. So your tacks are there. So obviously if you're used to doing darts, you can just eyeball that.
Yes, yeah.
Whereas if
also if you're used to doing darts, you know that it's like we're saying earlier, it's just one straight line down there. But this one's
just a little bit different. So we know that this is the point at the top of the dart. So if I just use that quick. That's that.
Yeah.
And then this one is almost, it's parallel with itself because that's actually the waistband.
Yes.
So there's the waistband and then that's the dart.
Yes.
Okay, so now I've done that, now I can go to the sewing machine. And I've drawn that on the wrong side anyway, after all that.
Oh, have you?
Yeah.
Oh,
because I want to, I'm always try and sew with the point of the dart being the last thing you finish rather than sewing from the point and to the waistline. So I wanted my fabric on my left, so I've just repeated the other side, that's all. Okay, so we're going in from the top of the waist. We're going down towards that first little tailor tack, which I can take out now, because I can see it with my chalk.
Now, obviously, if you're making this at home, you wouldn't use a pink thread. Jennifer's just using pink so you can see that.
Yes, that's right, yeah. And then we're just going to pivot to come and do the point. So I'm going to sew all the way down.
And you can see how pressing it has made it so much easier, because how many times when you don't press it and you get to that point and the dart's twisted round, hasn't it, at the bottom?
Absolutely. So the press is really helping. I'm not pinned anything I don't need to because the press has done all the hard work for me. So I'm about just shy of an inch away from the point of my dart. So what I'm going to go do now is going to go to my machine and I'm going to adjust my stitch length. So at the moment it's 2-2, that's the normal setting. I'm actually going to reduce that down just a tad to 1. And now I'm going to sew towards that point. So
just explain what you did to me again.
I've reduced the stitch length. So that's really going to make that area stronger, going to last longer. So I'm literally at the point now where if I do one more stitch, I'm going to come off my fabric and I don't want to, so I'm staying there.
Right.
Now, what I'm going to do is lift the foot, and then at the moment, we were at an angle, wasn't we? Because we're coming into that dart. So I've just lifted the press of the foot and I'm now putting it back centre as if I'm sewing in a straight line. But this time I'm going to go backwards.
Oh, so you're going into the dart?
Into the dart. Yeah. So if I take that off and give it a little snip. So what I've done, just to recap.
Let's get the camera on too.
Okay, so this is the top of the waistband. Yeah. We sewed down, you can see that's parallel with the fold, so that's the waistband section. And then it starts to pivot into the side seams. It's coming all the way down. I reduced my stitch length right down to the very fold of the fabric and then went up, so I ticked it. Right. So not only have I reduced the stitch length to make it stronger, but then I've also ticked it, which is like, it's like a double knot there.
Yes, yeah,
so it's double
you've gone into the dart, so it's not going to make any difference to the shape of the dart.
Not going to make any difference to the dart, but what it's also going to do, because you've got 2 layers of stitching there, that's going to make that dart nice and crisp. So when you come to do your final press, this needs to be, the dart needs to be in the side seam, so it's this way.
Towards the side seam,
yeah. So then when you've got your ham, you see that's wanting to push out, because obviously that will be the front of the tummy. This is where your ham comes in, because you can basically press out that little bobble, if you like, at the very bottom. Yeah. But it's just giving that structure in the very point.
There's nothing worse, is there, when you see a dart and it's got like a little nipple or a pucker at the bottom almost, and it automatically makes it look homemade. It does,
absolutely. So, and what will probably cause that is because you've just either sewn and gone off, not tied off. So over time and over washing, the stitches start to come undone. Yeah. Whereas I've double locked by reducing the stitch length, so it's almost like knotting on itself in effect. And then because I've done the tick as well, that means it's got to go all the way down before it even starts going all the way up. Yeah, exactly. So it really is securing the base of that dart. Brilliant. And then obviously get your iron and give it a nice press. I've not got the ham, so I'm just going to do it this way instead. So I'm just going to lift the fabric just a little bit and use the tip of my iron just to get the bottom out.
Okay, which size, Paul? Oh, both sizes. If you've got the pattern in your basket, basically, there are more people got it in their basket than we've got stock. So you can still come in and check out. So basically, say we had 100 of them, there's like 120 of you want it. The first 100, when you check out, you'll get it. The last 20 won't get it. So please be careful.
Just check out. I'll just quickly press that.
Oh, yeah, sorry, I keep putting it away.
No, it's okay. So just for speed, I'm just going to go down that super quick. Yeah. Right. So again, I'm going to eyeball this one. So again, I'm just going to go straight down. Hold on, I need to increase my stitch length to 2.2, wasn't it? 2.2. So I'm just going to go and hit that first tailor's tack.
Yeah.
Needle down, and now I'm going to pivot. So if you're not going to draw in your lines, what I'm literally, it's almost like you're playing snooker. So I'm holding my thumb on the tip of the dart with my tailor's tack, and I'm just basically pivoting. So I know when my thumb hits the dart, hits the needle, that's the position that I need to sew in. So
if this was snooker, you'd have a pint of lager in your hand, wouldn't you?
I would. And a cob in the other hand. So
and a snooker cue as well.
And a snooker cue. I'm just going to reduce the stitch length. And again.
As the 540, I didn't know the 540. Did you have a needle down?
There's a needle down position.
I didn't know the 540 had that.
Yeah, needle down position, and then you've got the speed control as well. So what's really great about this one, it's a fantastic one anyway, whether you're an experienced or inexperienced sewer. But it's a really, really good one if you want to get, if you're just coming to sewing or want to get the little ones sewing, because it's got the tortoise and the hair functionality. So I've got it on full hair mode, so it doesn't matter how hard I put my foot down, I'm going hell for leather. Yeah. Whereas if you've got a little one or a beginner, if you put it onto the tortoise, it doesn't matter how hard they put the foot down, they're only going to go as fast as that.
Brilliant.
And so it's a really good one.
We've got the special bundle today. It's £449 on any day. But today, if you buy it today, you get a bundle of fabric and a book worth £34.95 as a free gift from us.
Aww.
Right.
So I'm just pressing that other dart in super quick. OK, so that's that bit done. Yeah. So we can get rid of the iron now, and we can get rid of the...
I'll leave it on just in case.
Mat. So we're on the point now where we're actually constructing the skirt. That's how quick it is. Okay, so
we've got two fronts here, haven't we? We've just done the two fronts.
We've got two fronts, and now I've got the back piece. So I have already gone ahead and sewn in those back darts. So those are those darts that John were talking about earlier.
I love that. There's just something, I don't know, it's so simple, but it creates such a fabulous shape,
It's lovely, isn't it? So those are the darts there, and you can see that these ones are actually being pressed into the centre back, so it's different to the front.
Not to the side seam?
No, not to the side seam, so these ones are going into the centre back. So, right sides together. We're going to sew the side seams in. So we know that because I've got two little marks here, so that's the side, and I've also got two little marks on this one. So I'm bringing those two together.
And the seam allowance is all on the pattern, isn't it?
The seam allowance is all on the pattern, and it is 1.5 throughout. Right. Normally, most ones are... sorry, I've got it. I was thinking, what's going wrong with it? I've put it on tortoise.
Did you make it on slow?
Yeah. I was like, come on. It's a standard sort of dressmaking seam allowance. Yeah. However, don't always trust that it's going to always read the instructions, because not all patterns are 1.5.
And also, some patterns can start off at 1.5, and then a little section will go, oh, the seams on this bit is an
2 centimetres.
Or 1 centimetre or whatever. So
always double check your seam allowances. Yeah. But on this one, it's 1.5 throughout.
Well, as you say, there's only 12 stages.
I know, yeah. It's a really good, super quick, but so flattering.
No, it doesn't look like a skirt. That is a quick and easy pattern. It looks like a complicated pattern.
Okay, so that's one seam done. So now it's the other one. So again, right sides together. Yeah. Side seam. Sew those together too. So obviously at home, take your time, pin. But
make sure all your natches.
Yeah, all your natches are together. And also, obviously, at home, you'd want to finish your seam allowances as well. So whether that's with your pinking shears.
Oh, yes, yes.
Or on your machine, you've actually got an overcasting stitch.
On the 540?
That's right, yeah. So you could use that as well.
So that's like a posh zigzag? It's
a posh zigzag, and you've got an appropriate foot to do that as well.
Oh, wow.
So I can show you that quickly if you want me to. I'm happy to do that. It's important when you are dressmaking, if you have exposed seams like this one, that you finish off your seams. Otherwise, when you start washing them, not straight away, but over time, they won't last as long.
Well, also, if you think how many times, because this skirt's very practical, how many times you are going to throw it in the washing machine, because you know what I mean? It's
especially with these things, because it's just going to wash perfectly. Big one, make sure you wash your denims, and especially the linens, to get rid of any shrinkage, but also some of the dye as well.
Yes, yeah.
This one is, it does transfer a little bit, so again, just put it in the wash very super quick, low. It doesn't have to be a hot wash or anything like that. In fact, don't put it on a hot wash. Just a very quick cycle. economical, and it'll get rid of any of the manufacturing process from there. So in essence, we've got our skirt.
Okay, can you just show, you're going to show me how to do that?
The overcasting.
Seam thing first.
Yeah.
Is that all right?
So, yeah, that's cool. So you've got your foot here, which is your overcast foot.
There you go.
That also comes, so you don't have to pay for that. That comes with your little bundle.
And also you get the most incredible instructions manual, which tells you what all this stuff's for as well.
There we go. Okay. So what this is going to do, it's got like a little, like a boat on it, if you like, for lack of a better word. And what that does, it allows you to butt up the raw seam edge. So I'm just going to pop that in, like so.
Yeah.
And then it's the overcasting foot, which I think, I might need to check this.
Oh. Could we get the instructions for the...
I think it's
for the sewing machine, please.
14, but I don't want to do it just in case.
No.
So go for it.
Yeah. Oh, hey, Chris is coming now.
Chris is coming! I'm sure it's 14, but I don't want to get it wrong.
No, exactly. While we wait for Chris, shall I go and do fabrics?
Yeah.
Oh, no, yeah, while you're looking
at
it
do
up,
fabrics.
don't do anything, don't do anything, because I want to miss it, and I'll go and do fabrics, and then we can come back and we make sure that's right. Got 4 fabrics available. I'm going to put the pattern away, because there's too many people got it in their baskets now. Right, 4 fabrics. The one Jenniffer... Oh, hang on, I've lost Paul. Yep. Okay, light denim, very... 10 metres left. 10 metres of this one left. 140 wide. Oh, right, there won't be enough of that. I'm not going to show that then. Because how much, you say there's 10 metres left, right? But if all those people buy 2 metres for the skirt, or 2.5 metres for the skirt, not everyone's going to get it. Not everyone's going to get it, so I'll put the pale blue one away. Got the 8-ounce denim. Lovely. Just checking now. $4.99 for half a metre. Paul's just checking. Right, there's 15 metres of that, but what about people in their baskets? Okay, you're all right at the moment. You're right, there's 15 metres in there, so I'll leave that one out. Then I've got the turquoise enzyme washed linen. All right, so there's only 7 metres of this left, and baskets? Okay, there's not enough of that then. If all 3 of you check out enough to make the skirt, that'll be gone as well. That'll be gone as well. If you all check out enough for the skirt, then that's all gone. But you do, which is why we always say, please check out your baskets, please check out your baskets. Yeah, okay. Right now, we got this black. I was like looking at it thinking, I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't know what I'm talking about most of the time, but here we go. Black enzyme wash linen. £5.99. Oh yeah, don't be afraid, but if it's in your basket, some people will get it. So if it is in your basket, you definitely want it. Just check out your basket. Right, let's get back. You got it sussed?
Yeah. So you can use stitch 10, 12 and 14 with your overcasting foot.
Right.
And I've gone ahead and done a quick sample, but I'll walk you through it here. So this section here is your 14.
Which is one that looks like an overlocker, isn't it, that one? Yes.
That one.
Yeah.
That one's your 12.
Right.
And that's just a normal zigzag.
Yes.
But what I love about it, if I just take the foot off for a second. Sorry.
Still attached to the skirt, Jenniffer.
And there's a reason, so I'll show you. So on your overcasting foot, can you see you've got those 2 little lines there?
Yeah.
Okay. So what that does is when you are doing your, let's just say zigzag, it stops the zigzag from wanting to pucker and close up. So it keeps the spacing nice and clear. So I'll pop it on and I'll just show you quickly on the machine.
Yeah, because sometimes if you do zigzag on the edge of a fabric, it does that tunnelling, doesn't it?
Yeah,
it pulls
starts
it all
to pucker
in.
it together, whereas the foot stops it from doing that. So if I just keep it on the zigzag, and just do a couple of line of stitches for you. Can you see how it's kind of like wrapping over those two like prongs of metal, and it's just making sure that it keeps the consistency of the zigzag as it goes over that raw edge.
Excellent.
But it keeps the spacing, so the little rudder, as I like to call it, keeps the spacing on the raw edge. Now, I've put the two seams together. Obviously, you could just do them singularly if you want to. I just think it's a lovely little foot to have. So again, you don't have to pay anything extra for that. That comes with the kit, everything you need. So it comes with a couple of different feet, doesn't it? So, but it just finish off those raw edges super quick.
Thank you.
Right, so there's our skirt pretty much done. All right, so the next thing.
Oh, yeah, because it's wraparound, so there's no front seam, is there?
There's no front seam. Okay, so the next one is the facing. Now, I've not interfaced it, but at home I would. I'm just saving time. So there you have your lightweight interfacing there, which is perfect for this garment.
Iron-on interfacing, soft and lightweight. Graphics coming in. Okay. $2.99. Always good to have your stash anyway, because the amount of times in dressmaking you are going to be interfacing things. Okay, carrying on.
So depending on the size skirt you're going for, you may need 2 packs of that purely because of the length.
Yes. Because you're not just interfacing a waist, you're interfacing...
So you're interfacing, if I just open that up for you. My ears are starting to ring. You know when your ears pop and you go,
oh, in an aeroplane.
In an aeroplane. So basically, it will need to go down.
Oh, so you're facing the
length,
whole
the
of
waistband.
Oh, yeah, got
it. All right. So depending on how long your skirt will need to be, you might need extra length. Also, the thing with interfacing, it's not like fabric, so you can piece pieces together. There is no grain line on it. So,
especially with an iron on, so you can, if you've got a little square there, you can put it there.
Yeah. So if, for instance, for whatever reason, you're going with you're very tall and you're going for the longest skirt, and it's over. I think it's about 1 metre.
120, I think.
So that's but you wouldn't be this tall. Well, maybe you are, but let's just say it was 120, so you're a little bit short. So you could do the whole thing, and then you'd have a little bit left over. Find another piece and stick it on. So even though it's not one continuous piece, it doesn't affect what you're doing.
You don't need to join the facing, because when you've ironed it there, and as long as it edge to edge when you iron it,
edge to edge is fine. Yeah, that's absolutely fine. So just
so this would, in real life, this would have all interfacing around here.
All this would be interfaced, and then I would have sewn it together. So you've got a central back piece and two a left and right, which is your fold.
You interface your pieces first, and then sew them together. Okay.
And then what I've done to finish them is that I've just done a very simple single over straight finish.
Yes.
So I've just rolled back just over 1/4 of an inch, and then just used a straight stitch just to sew it down. So on the right side of the fabric, it's giving you that nice clean finish on the inside, and that will be against the wrong side of the skirt, so you won't see that, okay? Or if you're not bothered about a sort of clean finish, but you could just go in and use your overcasting foot and do the same zigzag finish.
Or if you've got an overlock, you just overlock around the edge,
overlock it, absolutely. So basically what we're going to be doing is sewing around the whole thing.
Right, Carolyn says, well, that's Mother's Day sorted. I know I'm getting something I want. Will I get it made in time for Florida, though? That's the question.
Ooh.
Me thinks no housework. Oh, me thinks no housework from now on. No, Carolyn.
Love it.
More messages. Linda, I'm buying the pattern, also the denim fabric. How much fabric do I need for a size 14, please? Linda in Scotland. 14, 2.5 metres you'd need to buy, because it's the wider fabric, and you'll only use 2.2. You will have some left over because we sell in half-metre increments. You'll need to buy 2.5 metres. Claire just learnt so much from Jenniffer, what a fab teacher she is, and John asked such intelligent questions too. It's only because she gave me the questions beforehand.
Such a fibber.
Claire, oh no, not Claire, customer, for the denims, would you recommend a jeans needle?
I'm not actually using a jeans needle.
I think because it's only 18, this is 8 ounce and that's 4 ounce, I think you'd be fine. If you went into the heavier, like this, I think the jeans needle is when you do the, what do these see? You know, you do like a run and fell or flat seam on a jean. That's when I'd use a jeans needle. I wouldn't need on that.
When you start folding and sewing seams, bulky seams with bulky seams, that's when you need to start bringing in your needle.
Because at the moment, we've only done normal.
There's only probably, well, no, you're only ever connecting 2 pieces, so it's only when you come across this section where you're joining the seam to seam. But even then, that's still not, that's not, it'll get through it.
And also 8 ounce isn't your heaviest denim anyway, is it?
Not at all.
Morning, John. Great show as always. So disappointed I couldn't get to Olympia today. So am I, but I'm here with Jenniffer instead. So I've ordered the beautiful fabrics from you instead. Oh, Anne. One last message quickly.
Yep.
Donna in Chester. Hi, John and Jenny. Love Jenny's instructions. Clear and confident. Lots of love to Nellie and Norman. Donna in Cheshire. Oh, I hope they're all right. Norman's now got epilepsy as well.
Oh, no.
Like my cats, by the way.
I know.
You went, oh, yeah.
No, I know. I was like, that's sad.
Oh, no. Well, he's only had one fit so far, so I'm hoping it was just a one-off.
Oh, gosh. Is
he
on medication then?
She's on medication. He's not yet, but he will have to be if it carries on. So you're pinning from all the way around?
All the way down, all the way around, making sure your notches match up and also your side seams as well.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're going to stitch around the whole thing.
Okay.
Okay, but before we do that...
Oh, yes.
Oh, I've got a little surprise for you. Do you want to close your eyes?
Oh, no, I don't like surprises.
Hands out. Go on.
Ah, where was he? Oh, thank you. Doreen. Hello, John. I'm loving the show. What was the foot called when doing the zigzag, please?
Overcast.
Overcast. Like the thing. Mm-hmm. Do what's the matter?
It's still on.
If you buy the 540, it comes with the 540.
It comes with it.
But if you haven't got one, try and buy one for your machine.
Yeah, it comes with a zipper foot, your overcast foot, your satin foot, and then your sort of normal dressmaking foot, and then also your buttonholes, which hopefully we'll get onto at some point.
Okay, that box that Jennifer was just holding there has got all. It comes with it.
It's all in there. All the goodies are in there. Okay, so before I sew around the whole thing, there's just a little trick to get those really nice, clean finishes on the edges of the skirt.
Oh, yes. So
I want to definitely cover that before we do any more.
Right. But you're going to do, is that sewing first or is that first?
That's this first.
Right, okay. What are you looking for? Ruler.
Ruler, thank you. Right. Okay, so if I bring this around.
So now, what you've done on this one, this is the length of the skirt. This is the short one that Jennifer's done.
Yeah.
But obviously, if you've done the middle one or the long one, this seam here will be longer.
A lot longer, right. Yeah. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my quilter's ruler again and my chalk wheel.
Yeah.
And I'm going to measure up 2 inches from the very base of the skirt.
Is that because there's a 2-inch hem on the skirt?
Yes.
Right.
Okay. And I'm going to do that on the other side.
You got very messy this morning, Jennifer.
Sorry.
Right, okay.
It's chalk, it'll come off.
I know.
Okay, so the reason why I've done that is because I'm going to sew across the bottom of that.
Yes.
And then I'm going to carry on around the rest of the skirt.
Jenny in Lincolnshire says, morning, John. Fantastic, clear, informative instructions from Jennifer.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you. Fabulous show as always. That's Jenny in Lincolnshire.
Oh, thank you, Jenny.
A couple of you got the sewing machine in your baskets.
It's a great machine.
1 p&p, remember? I thought you were going to say something else then. 1 p&p.
Okay, so I'm stitching down...
How many have we got, actually?
Oh, hold on.
Yep. Are you all right? Right,
Yeah,
we'll watch Jennifer now, because it's important, then we'll find out. So you're going across that line, 2 inches above that you've just marked by your ruler.
That's right, and I'm just going to go straight across.
Okay.
And then I'm going to then continue with the rest of my seam as normal. But you don't need to sew that part there. It's from where you've just stitched.
Okay.
Okay.
Right, okay, so 20% of the sewing machines are in basket already, but don't forget, we're on Sky Repeat all day long, so the more we're finding lots and lots of people are buying in the later section. Now, if you have got it in your basket, you do need to check out.
So I'm coming around the curve where we start to house the buttons. It's just giving you that lovely shape.
Right.
In front. So another little tip, so when you're doing these kind of awkward shapes where you've got a curve hitting, you know, another angle and so forth, but you still want to know what your 1.5 seam allowance is. On this machine here, if I just bring you down into the front of the machine.
Yeah, you're there.
I might need to just tilt you slightly.
Oh.
Yeah, that's it. So can you see that little line there?
Yeah.
Basically, when your fabric hits that line, that's exactly 1.5. So you know when you pivot, you're going to be on the mark. So if I just sew towards that.
Yeah.
Oh, it's gone back too far. And now if I pivot that, can you see that's bang on 1.5?
Yeah, brilliant.
So that's your little marker there, your little indicator. So just have a look. It might be on your machines at home if you've got them already, so go and have a look.
And if not, you can wishy-washy tape it.
You can wishy-washy tape it, but sometimes it's already on there.
Oh, yeah, no. But my machine, my Medina, is so old, there's no markings left on the plate at all. While you're saying that, can I show you the buttons?
You may.
Because obviously you're going to need...
We're going to do those in a minute.
1, 2, 3, 4, 10. Oh, you're going to need 10 buttons.
And then you need 2 for in the inside. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 12 altogether.
12 buttons altogether. I was going to say 3 doesn't go. So 12 buttons altogether. So if you go with the paler ones, the cream, light brown wood effect, you get 3. You need to buy 4 packets, obviously. $1.99. You get 3 buttons. And then the bluey ones, which I'm presuming, Jennifer, if we got to this, we'll put on this one.
Yes.
You need 12 of those as well. So you need 4. £2.99. You get 3 buttons in there, so you'd need to buy 4 of those as well for the whole. Or, oh no, you still need to buy 4. You still need to buy 4 cards because the 2, I was going to say the 2 that on the inside could be anything, but it'd be nice to have them matching. Right.
Right, I'm not going to do the whole thing because it's the same on both sides, but you just
You've got, how many minutes has Jennifer got?
I want to do buttonholes.
12.
I'm excited about the buttonholes.
12 minutes.
Right, okay, so we stitched, remember we did the 2 inches from the bottom?
Here. There you go.
2 inches from the bottom.
Yeah.
Okay, so we can now cut and trim that off.
You're only cutting the facing. You've only cut the facing off there. You haven't cut the skirt off. Or you're going to cut the skirt
and
off?
I am going to cut now. So make sure you come away from the edge.
Right.
And cut the rest off.
Oh, okay. So there's a little bit coming in, but the facing has gone right to the end.
Right, that's right. So now make sure you cut your edges. So obviously we want that nice and sharp there. And I'm going to use my bigger scissors to trim down my seam allowances.
Right,
so it's really important that you get nice and close because that curved edge.
Oh, of course, yeah. Could you use pinking shears for this bit?
You could, but again, you want to get as close as you can to the edge. So I'm going to go really close.
So really, really close. Okay, yeah.
So before you cut off, I would suggest you do the mitering first and then trim back after.
So not what you just did?
No. So before I got to the edge, I cut and then cut the rest off.
That look, she's got that look. She goes, John, shut your face.
So I'll do it again here.
All right, I'll watch.
So I've not cut that part yet.
Right.
I've not trimmed back yet. I'm going to cut this section first and then come back. It's harder to do the mitering if you've only got like minuscule left of seam allowance. Your face. He's winding me up big time today. I do love that.
Yeah, you've got scissors there. That'll be good. Georgina says, hello, John. Fantastic show. Jennifer's instructions are clear and concise. Thank you.
Aww,
From Georgina.
Thank you, Georgina. Thank you. Right, okay, so let's do this.
So in real life, you've done this and you do the way around down to the other hem.
The whole thing.
Okay.
Right, okay, so Derek the Dobber is definitely going to be needed. So what we're going to do is we're going to turn it out. So I'm going to...
No, this is turning out, not bagging out, this one.
So I like to fold the seams and then push through. I just find it makes it a little bit easier. And you'll probably be able to get the point without having to get Derek the Dobber. But I will have him... I will have him, please, John. Thank you very much. So you see that's giving you a nice, really nice sharp edge on the point of the hem of the skirt. And then what it's also doing there, because you've stitched down across there, it's giving you the base for the rest of your...
Derek's trying to escape.
Right, there, Derek. It's giving you a base for the remainder of your hem, okay? So what will happen is that you'll fold over about 1/4 of an inch and then continue along.
Yes,
But it's that point there, that's the integral piece.
Because if you didn't do that and you brought this along, there's always that claggy bit round there where you don't know which way to take the, you know.
So again, we're folding all of that round as well. So the same process here where I'm folding the seam allowances back first.
Yep. Got it.
And then popping through, and again, and then popping through. Right, let's get the iron out, and then we'll do some buttonholes, which I'm super excited about. I've not done buttonholes yet, I don't think.
No, I don't think you have.
Well, I definitely haven't done it with this machine, so that's exciting.
Got 9 minutes to do
plenty of time.
12 buttonholes.
Let's get everyone then.
I think, I don't think you need to do all of them. Oh, look, the thing is, it's coming together so nicely. It's so neat and everything, isn't it?
That's what I really like about it. So, again, a little tip with your seams is if you take the thumb and forefinger.
Yeah, it's getting to you now.
And just roll them, and then it just pushes the seam to the front, and then that way you know you haven't got one side rolling one way or the other. Yeah. So just rub the 2 layers between your thumb and forefinger. And that'll give you the nice clean finish that we're looking for.
Can you buy the chalk on the website? Yes, you can. Yes, and is it like a pencil? Thank you from Dawn in Town Wear. I had this yesterday.
It's like
This is the ergonomic mouse one. This is lovely. But there are different versions on. I can't sell it to you now, Dawn, but they are on the website. But look, the top comes off very quickly, and then this is full of chalk here, and you literally mark. There's a wheel, and it marks the line of where you're, it's very, very good, this. It's better. I'm a traditionalist and use Taylor's chalk, but this makes a much, much finer line, and then it just brushes off afterwards.
So what I'm doing now, I've done a nice press, it's just going around and doing a quick top stitch.
Yeah.
Not only does it look fab, but it also just gives structure to what's going to then be the housing for the buttons.
Oh, is it gone? Okay. Well, no. I was just letting Jenniffer finish what she was doing, that was all. Yeah. All you need to do, Dawn, is go to the shop. And what department does she need to go to in the shop? Marking tools. Go to haberdashery, go to marking tools. Notice, you go to shop, haberdashery, marking tools. And there it is. There it is. There's that one, and the one next to it is the thinner one, like a pencil version.
Right.
Okay, right.
Move that out of the way now.
Oh, you don't need this.
Thank you. Right, so again, I'm not going to do the whole thing. You'll get the point. But so that's the side of our skirts. You see, it's just giving that lovely shape.
Yeah. And also, you also have facing in it as well, so it'll just give it that even crisper edge.
Even crisper edge. But even without the facing, you can see that you've got that lovely the structure there with the stitching that we've done. Right, so now it's the buttons, which I'm super excited about.
But where are your tailor tacks? Oh, the tailor tacks are for the buttons, aren't they?
Yeah, so these ones here, if I just open my skirt out, fold that back. So these ones here are for your button placements. This is where you're going to sew your buttons on.
And that would be the centre, would that be the complete centre, where that little is? Is that the centre of the button?
Yes, so it's literally where your needle will go in and out of the fabric to secure your button. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whereas what I'm going to do now is where you're actually going to sew your button holes. Okay, so you've got your pattern piece to do that, and you can see you've got the upper edge here.
Just coming in, yeah.
The upper edge there. So this needs to go that way. So depending on which side, left or right.
Yeah, because the other side would be the other way.
So it's just a mirror image. So I can see the fabric through the pattern piece. So I'm just lining up that outer edge.
Yeah.
And then I'm just going to pop some pins in. So it's really important that we get the top and bottom of the buttonhole. Even though the button sizes on here might not be the same size as the buttons that you're going to be using, what we need to get is the direction of the buttonhole. That's why we need 2 points.
They're not straight. They're
they're not straight.
A sun ray.
Yes. Yeah. So it's really important we get that shape. So what I'm doing is I'm just putting those there so I can expose the pin.
Yeah.
And then again, I'm going to go in with my little chalky wheel. And I'm just going to draw in the directions. Now, obviously, you can tailor tack this, but for speed, I'm using the pins.
Yeah, but Bridget's just said, love watching the shows today. John with tutorials by Jenniffer. Brilliantly demoing how to do tailor tacks for someone new to dressmaking like me. Bridget in Northamptonshire.
Ah, thank you.
So you tailor tack these as well?
So you could tailor tack these, but for speed, I'm doing my little pin method. Yeah. But as long as I'm getting the direction, I really don't mind.
Yeah.
So the distance, the start of the buttonhole is important. How long it is depending on the button, but I need to know the direction, so that's why you need the 2 points of reference.
Right.
So, and we're doing the last one.
Okay.
Brilliant. Okay, so that's all that done. Right then, so now this is where we get into our little starter kit again. We're going to dig out our buttonhole foot. Now this is fab. So we've got our button here.
Comes with the machine, by the way.
Yeah, it comes with the machine. So this is your one-stop button.
Yes.
So it's got a little sliding gauge on, so you can see that I can move that forward and backwards.
Yeah.
So what you're going to want to do is pull that back, put your button in, and then close it shut.
Yeah.
Okay, so it doesn't matter what size button you've got, it will adjust to the button size. Of course. And then what you can see that it's given me a little gauge on the side here. Okay, now this is the important part when you get to the machine, okay? So make sure your button is nice and tight, that's not coming out.
Yeah.
It's not going anywhere. And it's this part that we're going to be focusing on when we get to the machine.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to take that out, pop it in my little pot so I know where it is. Right, so now I'm going to put my foot in.
Right.
So the button is behind you, not in front of you, so make sure you've got it on the right way.
Yes.
Okay, so the next thing is on the side of your machine here.
Oh, hang on, yeah.
Yeah.
There's nothing there.
No, that's fine. So I'm bringing you down, and there'll be this little handle here. Can you see?
Yeah.
Pull that down. So if I just bring that back up, you've got this one here, which is your automatic threader, so it's not that one. There's another little needle here. Pull that down, and that will drop in between that gauge that I talked about.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's important you drop that down. If you don't drop it down, you're not going to do a buttonhole.
Okay.
All right, so put that down. So now I'm going to pick my buttonhole. You've got a selection. You've got 3 on here.
Right.
I'm just going to go for number 6.
Okay. It's coming in on you now.
All
There you go.
So I've just changed it to number 6.
What were the 3 different buttonholes? One was curved edge, was it? One was like a keyhole, and one was a straight?
Yeah, one's like a keyhole and one's a straight. So I'm just going for a normal straight one. Okay. So again, in your instructions, it tells you all about that. This one sews from the front backwards. Okay, so it's always good to do a little test to find out which way your buttonhole's going.
Because if you've got this far, you finish your skirt, and all you're doing is the buttonholes, and you make it. Yeah.
Exactly. So I'm going to take the foot up. I'm going to place my skirt into underneath the foot. Now, I need to get, so in here, it looks like a little M. You probably can't see it from that side.
Coming from the other side there. There you go.
And in the foot, it looks like a little M. So I'm making sure that my tailor's mark is in the centre of that M. It is literally in there. I can see it. I don't think you guys can. Let's have a look.
Oh, inside the indent. Yes, we can see it now. We can see it, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So make sure your tailor's chalk is in the middle of that. And then also that you're not twisting. So you remember that line that we drawed with that we've got a front and back. So make sure you're in line. And then when you're ready to go, you just put your foot down and let it go. So the machine is guiding it the whole time. All you really need to do is just check that it's going.
Yeah. So it's done your end stitch first, has it?
Hold on a minute.
Oh. Well, it's done the little one.
Let's try it again. Is it the way? Oh, okay, it's the back.
You all right?
Yeah. So let's.
This is why you always do a tester one first.
Let's do a test one first. So what you might want to just check is that there isn't anything obstructing the front or the back, because what it's going to do is going to sew and it's going to wait for a knock.
Yes.
And if for whatever reason your fabric's tucked and it's done that knock, it's going to go, oh, that's how big the button is.
Yes.
So make sure it's nice and clear at the back. And I think what's happened is we've had a tuck in the back, which has made it go shorter than I actually wanted it to do. So I'm going to do it again. So just watch the back.
Yeah. Always watch your back. Yeah, we're actually out of time, but we're going to carry on just to finish the buttonhole. So if you're watching on YouTube, it will have gone on into the next hour, but there you go. Oh, that's a brilliant shot there, look.
So I'm just guiding it through. So it'll tell you when you come to the back of your buttonhole, and then it'll finish it off for you. Beep, beep, done. So once you've done that, move it, and then you can move across and carry on. My tip is don't snip, like just go button, 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 button. Hole. So then when you've finished, what you then have is like a connector piece, and it makes it tidying up a lot clearer, basically. But that's your buttonhole. So you can see that it stopped, and then you got your nice little one
there. So the little one there was because we had a blockage.
We had a blockage in the back, so make sure it's clear in the back.
Fantastic.
Cool.
When are you in next?
Tuesday.
Oh, I'll see you Tuesday.
See you Tuesday.
Jennifer's going now. I will be back in 3 minutes from now with, bags. I'm doing an all about bags show. And I've got one premiere as well. So go nowhere. Thank you ever so much. That was absolutely brilliant today. Cool. She gets better and better and better, doesn't she? She's fantastic. I'll see you in 3 minutes from now.
See you later.
Follow us on Instagram. Search for our Sewing Quarter page and follow us to get our latest posts.
Join Sewing Quarter at the Sewing for Pleasure show this March. From Thursday the 15th to Sunday the 18th, the NEC in Birmingham is transformed into fabric heaven, where you can enjoy sewing, quilting, patchwork and dressmaking with the experts. Find the Sewing Quarter team on stand H06. And with the chance to meet our guest designers as well as presenters Natasha and me, John, we'll have live demonstrations for you to enjoy, plus special show prices on exciting product. Snap up your tickets and bring a friend for free with our 2-for-1 ticket code exclusive to Sewing Quarter. Quote the code EV26 at www.sewingshow.co.uk and you can get 2-for-1 prices on adults and seniors for 1, 2 and 3 day tickets.
On Wednesday, the 7th of March, join us for a bag-making masterclass with Victoria Peat. This stylish bag was first shown in Simply Sewing magazine and was designed by Debbie von Grabler-Crozier. With its tassel zip and twist-locked pocket, you won't be able to help showing off this fabulous make. We've handily put together this standout design in an easy-to-make kit in several colourways of cherry reds and bold blues. So sit back and relax as Victoria talks us through her brand new accessory. Tune in and get sewing at 9 AM on Wednesday the 7th of March, only on Sewing Quarter, Freeview Channel 78 and Sky Channel 678. Join us from Friday the 9th to Sunday the 11th of March as we have a Mother's Day bonanza. This exciting weekend is jam-packed full of unmissable shows with some fabulous guests. Angie Atwood will be demonstrating with Westerly's brand new rulers, just perfect to add to your collection. We'll be taking a look through Joe Carter's fabulous toy box, and we'll have our first ever visit from Claire Louise Hardy from the Great British Sewing Bee and author of The Great British Sewing Bee Fashion with Fabric. So tune in throughout the weekend as we spoil every mother out there with a range of fantastic makes. Friday the 9th to Sunday the 11th of March, only on Sewing Quarter, Freeview Channel 78 and Sky Channel 678.
So Mothering Sunday lasts for 3 days now, does it? That's news to me. Anyway, it's a Mother's Day bonanza, Mothering Sunday bonanza. We love Debbie von Grabler-Crozier. They're being naughty upstairs because, if you weren't watching earlier, if you know you can watch the show anytime you like on YouTube, well, apparently you can speed up and slow down YouTube. And if you watch me on 75%, apparently I'm like a drunken slur, apparently, and they think it's hysterical. And they only have to mention it, like Timothy's like creased over laughing. It's fine, I'll get them back. We love this book. Now, I just saw an advert for Victoria Peat. Is she doing one out of this book as well? Is she doing one of this book on Wednesday? Oh, but it's a Debbie von Crozier, did you say? Debbie von Grabler-Crozier, sorry. This is such a beautiful book. If you love making bags, I'm surprised. I don't know if Lorraine's got this. You know, Crazy Lorraine. She makes like a bag a day. I don't know where she puts them all. Before I open the book, let me show you around. They've all got lovely names. This is the Hannah. They've all got names. This is the Hannah. No, this is the Hannah. This is the one that Hannah wears. She's got this one. She wears it when she goes to Magic Door with her fishnet tights and her red boots on. Yeah, that's that one. Then we've got Kirsten. Is that Kirsten? That's Kirsten. Lotta. This is Lotta. This is Lotta. This is one that Victoria Peat made for us in the show from the book. They're just gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous bags. This is another version of Lotta here with the strap. Might have it. Oh no, it might have a different name actually. I'll take you through the book anyway in a second. They're just fabulous, fabulous, fabulous bags. I need to show you this one because this is our favourite. This is our absolute favourite. Look. Aren't they lovely? Isn't it lovely? Lots of, I mean, the instructions, everything. We haven't got any, I haven't got bundles for these. I've got bundles for the Kirsten, but I haven't got bundles for these. But I just wanted to show you some of the bags. Oh, that's the one on the front cover there. Wasn't that the one on the front cover? There it is, there it is, there it is, there it is. Look, the actual bag. No, it's got a bag behind it, Ginger Mike. That's why it looks different. Ginger Mike's looking again, it looks a bit different to me. It's because it's got this bag behind it. There's the front cover of the book. Is that right? Am I looking right? Yeah, there you go. That's the front cover of the book. I've just recreated the front cover of the book. I won't be in it, obviously. There you go. Anyway. So, let me just take you through the book, because we love it. I'll just move all that there so it's easy for them to tidy up. Hannah on the top there. So as I said, all the bags are named after ladies. So it has all the techniques in the front of the book. So anything that you're going to... Oh, there's that one. There's the real one that I just showed you there. All of the techniques that you're going to need to know are all at the beginning of the book here. There are 20 bag patterns in here. But if you carry on... So these are all still techniques and everything. Then you get to the bags. So there we have lol, which is like a little purse. Doesn't that mean... Oh, no. I was going to say, isn't that one of those... Lol, isn't that laugh, ma, what's it, laughing? You know, fell off the bed laughing and all things like that. Anyway. Liesel. There's Liesel. I've got Liesel. There's Liesel. I'm sure Debbie might want these back. We've kept all these bags since day one. I'm sure she might want them back at some point. Liesel. I'll go quickly through because I've got lots to get through. Shirley. There's Shirley. Shirley not. There's Shirl. What have I got else? What else have I got here? Lots of instructions for Shirley. She must be quite complicated. Tilda. Oh, the little one's called Tilda. That little one I showed you is called Tilda. Because the bigger one was called Lotta, wasn't she? There's Hannah. See, I did remember some of them. There's Hannah. There's Claudia. Oh, the one off the front cover. She must be a favourite. There's Lotta. Told you she was called Lotta, didn't I? So all the patterns, everything you need to know. Minnie. Annalena. But let me tell you, so you get all the instructions. Oh, there it is, Ingrid. Ingrid Big Pants. Little Paul says he wears pants like this. Do you know what? I hadn't even seen that until he just said that. But I wear trunks, so mine not done. Yeah. Anyway, look. At the back of the book are all the patterns you need. They're not all in this book, obviously, because some have been used, but all the patterns are in the back envelope there. So, if you think, right, for $14.99, you've got all Debbie's knowledge. How much would a pattern cost you? Not 75p, that's for sure. The Bag Boutique, 20 bright and beautiful bags to sew. Now, in the book, right, check out your basket. In the book is one called Kirsten. Now, Victoria Peat came on to demonstrate Kirsten because it's got a lovely feature with a side zip. The only complaint I've got, Debbie, if you're watching, the only complaint I've got is you haven't put them in alphabetical order. So I can't just go to Kirsten. I've got to... Oh, Trixie, I didn't know there was a Trixie. Gertrude. Oh, come on, where are you, Kirsten? I know, it's here somewhere. Ingrid Big Pants. Minnie. I've been here, though. What page, Paul, is Kirsten on? 72. He could have told me that, couldn't he, before that? Oh, how do you know? Because the pages haven't got numbers on. Oh, 83 there is. No, 72 is Claudia. Well, hang on, there'll be an index somewhere. Sorry, Debbie. Sorry, everybody at home. Loads of you put this in your. It always sells out. Lots of new buys. How much is it? Oh, you get your free cutting mat. $128 she's on. Yeah. Emma sent a message in. She said, get on with it, John. Is that what she said? Which, whatever it is, it's not coming through to me. Emma, got it. John, I've just watched you on 75 on YouTube. It's hilarious. Thanks, Emma. You're blocked. What page am I looking for? Kirsten. Cheryl. Oh, no, that's not a name. I was going to... John and Little Paul are a great double act. Well, how do you know? He's annoying. That's what he's doing. He's telling me to shut up and go on with it. Right, this is the bag that Victoria Peat came in and showed us how to do. Everybody's gone to watch you on 75% now. Anyway, concentrate, please, on the book. How did you even... Oh, a message came in. I thought Ginger Mike came in giggling through the door, giggling this morning. Well, he's like a little girl, yeah. Right, this is the bag. This is the finished bag. Okay, I just said that, though. You weren't listening. Yeah, OK. All right, then. Please be careful with that book. It always sells out. It always, always, always sells out. Oh, right. This kit isn't... This bundle isn't complete. There's no D-rings in it. Are there any D-rings on your picture? OK, because you need D-rings to make this. But anyway, let's do the bundle of fabric. So you've got 2 bundles to make this. Oh, I'll do the red one first, because that's what we've got here. So what you get in this bundle, you have to buy your own D-rings, is you get the lovely, I think this looks like a flannel colour. It's the linen look. It's not linen, it's 100% cotton Macawa. You get the Tilda, Minerva, and then inside you get the grey plain Macawa. And then you also get the zip, because there's a zip here. Look at this pocket on the bag. It's really, really, look. Look. They're both slate greys, but there's one in the lining in there. It looks complicated. It isn't. Oh, what day did Victoria Peak make it? Because then we could show them where to go to make it, couldn't we? Oh, because I did it with her before Christmas, but 1st of February, apparently. 1st of February, we'll just double check. Anyway, you get the thread, you get the ribbon, and you get, 17th of January. 17th of January it was. Now, originally, you're going to have to buy your snap and your D-ring separately. They're not in the bundle. But look, it's only $26.99. $26.99 is gorgeous now. The book's going to sell out, so if you've got this in your basket, you need to check out. OK? OK, this bundle is flying out the door as well. That's the red one. So now, hang on, you get 2 meters of fabric, so one of them you must get more of, mustn't you, then? OK, you get 1 meter of the plain grey Macawa, 1/2 meter of the slate linen look, and 1/2 meter of the Minerva in red. Right? And we also did it in blue, but she never finished the blue one, so I can't show you a finished blue one. But again, in this one, you get 1 meter of Macawa solid. I'm not sure what colour that one is, actually. Teal. Then you get 1/2 meter of the duck egg in the linen look and 1/2 meter of the Minerva in the blue. You get a blue zip. You get the whole reel of blue ribbon. And there used to be a biscuit called Blue Ribbon when I was little. And, and the thread, £26.99. It's gorgeous, this bag. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. So you can see the ribbon there. You see the fabric, the Minerva fabric on the bag and on the back of the pocket. Then you've got the other flannel grey here, and then the other grey flannel, the plain one, is inside the bag, and it's inside this lovely side pocket there. Loads of new buyers. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. That's the blue one again there. That's the blue one. Nice, isn't it? I think the red's lovely as well because it's quite striking. The red and the grey together is quite striking, isn't it? OK? Right, before I move over, I think I might need somebody from floor because I haven't got the next bag. I'm going over here now. Is it hidden behind? Oh, no. Take it back, take it back, take it back. Don't need floor. Don't need floor. Ta-da! Now, this is a pattern that we've done 2 Crazy Wrecker Read patterns today, haven't we? Oh, it's got kink there, yeah. Yeah, I've got two, I'll get them both out for you. So that's the one that I made. No, take that back. This is the one that was made on air. Oh, no, actually, yeah, with Rebecca Reed. Made that one. But we've also got it in a Tim Holtz fabric, which... There you go. They look different sizes. No, they're not different sizes. Look, they're the same size we do. Anyway. I've got 3 bundles for you to make this bag. This is called a carry-all bag. Now, there is the option to turn it into a yoga mat holder as well. But I'll tell you about that in a second. So, what we got, the first one that I showed you here was this one. Just check with Little Paul, because some of those toes might have sold out. But just check with Little Paul. God, I love this one. I love this one. So what you get in this one is you get 2.5 meters of fabric. You get the instructions, the zip, and the thread. Heather Bailey fabric, this one. So what you get, 2.5 meters. So you get 1 meter of the Heather Bailey. You get 1 meter of the bright aqua and 0.5 meter of the orange. You get the thread. Look at this lovely zip. Oh, that's a lovely chunky old zip, isn't it, that one? Look. Really beautiful chunky zip, this one. So the 71 centimetres is the size you need for the project. And these instructions are so thorough. Well, you know what Rebecca Reed's like. They're so thorough, look. Oh, do you know what? I take it back. Rebecca Reed made it, but it's actually a Jess Entwistle pattern. I take it back. You've even got patterns, look. The pattern. I could have sworn crazy Rebecca Reed made this one. Then the patterns, instructions. But if you can see on this one in here, there are also instructions of how to extend the straps to make a little bit for your sleeping bag or your yoga mat or something like that to go in there. It's fantastic. So that's the Heather Bailey one to start with, which was that one there. This is the Tim Holtz one. It's nice, that, isn't it? Little Paul's got this one. We had to get it back from his house. This is his weekend bag. When he goes clubbing at the weekend, that's his change for Sunday morning. Those days have all gone, haven't they? Going to one club on a Friday night, going back to a friend's to shower, going out all day Saturday night, new outfit Sunday morning, brunch on Sunday. Anyway, you get the pattern. You get the lovely chunky white zip in this one. You get 1 meter of Tim Holtz. I'll open this out because I've only seen this one in a fat quarter. I've never seen this one by the 0.5 meter. Look, oh, that's nice, isn't it? It's quite dramatic, isn't it? High Street, Stourbridge, the address. It says High Street, Stourbridge on it. I don't think that's a word, is it? Is it? I've heard of that. No. So you get 1 meter of that. You get 1 meter of the latte and 0.5 meter of the red and the thread and the Tim Holtz and the instructions. £37.99. And a new one. We've not had this one. I've not seen this one before. So this one, I think they're calling it penguins, but they're not penguins. Let's have a look what they called it. Oh, white birds, they've changed it. It was called penguins, look, because they are white birds. We don't know what they are, though. They're not puffins, they're not budgies, they're not eagles, they're not penguins. Oh, Little Paul thinks it's a parrot. Anyway, you get 1 meter of that. You get 0.5 meter of the ochre, and you get 1 meter of the grey. You get the grey thread, you get the grey zip, and you get the instructions. £36.49. Yep. Anyway, oh, I don't know where it's going. I was staying here. Lots and lots and lots of new buyers. Welcome, welcome, welcome. You've obviously just found us, haven't you? You've obviously just found us because there's so many of you there. But welcome, welcome, welcome. Give us a call anytime you need to. Ring the call centre. That one doesn't come to me, obviously. 0800 112 4433. Go on the web, have a look at the shop, look around all our projects and guides and everything on the web as well. It's fascinating. SaintQuarters.com. Send us now. If you've logged in, let me do the login one first. You can send me a web chat which goes through to Little Paul and then he sends it through to my. Now we get so many, we can't guarantee that we read them all out. But you send it through to Little Paul. You can only keep up to 140 letters, and he sends it through to my thing. What you have to do is go onto the website, log in. So if you've bought on the web, you will have logged in already. Watch the show live, and then a little box will appear down on the right-hand side, halfway down on the right-hand side. There you go. Just write a message in there. Keep it to 140 characters. And also, while you're on that page, you can see products from today's show, which you can click on and pop in your basket. If they've sold out, they won't be there. If it's sold out, it won't be there. There you go. All the Beth Studley fabrics from earlier. So that's the website. You can send a message there, or of course you can email us with a picture of anything you've made, or a longer message, studio@sewingquarter.com. Studio@sewingquarter.com. Right. So, it's nice, isn't it? It's nice shape. That'd be lovely as a weekend bag, little weekend bag. Not one you're going to be dressing up, because there's not enough room for dressing up clothes as well, but just pants and socks and your antiperspirant. 37, oh, if you like little Paul and wear Lycra all the time, you can just roll it up into little rolls, can't you, fit it in there? Tim Holtz neutral weekend bag kit. £37.99. Okay, I'm going moving along. Right, there we go. I need to get some braces for my trousers, I know. Just move the little skirt over there. Right, Alice Caroline, we love Alice Caroline. Alice Caroline works in conjunction with Liberty, and lovely Anna Sanders comes on and always does their demonstrations. We've got 2 kits for to make tote bags using Alice Caroline, Liberty fabric and design. This is called Emily Silhouette, this fabric, in purple. This is the finished bag. Now, it's a very simple shopper. Look, as you can see, it's a very, very simple shopper, this one. It's got French seams. It's got the purple strapping. It's just 1 layer thick, but this is fantastic. So you roll it up, put it in your pocket when you go shopping, or put it in the bottom of your handbag or something. And then when you get to the shops, because you don't have to pay your 5p now, don't you? Or you have that too for a long time. You can just use that as your shopping bag. And it's glamorous. Liberty fabric. Like I say, Emily Silhouette in the purple, this one. This is the kit. No, it's only £19.99. Mother's Day present, Mothering Sunday present. The kit includes materials and instructions. It's nice, isn't it? So that's that one. That's the Emily Silhouette in purple. £19.99. Look. Perfect for shopping. Perfect for just popping out to the shops. There you go. There's the very large picture. Now, they haven't put what they've forgotten to put in the picture is the instructions should be in the picture as well. So you get the fabric, you get the, what's this called? Webbing, strap, and then you also get the instructions. When I go on to the next one, I'll show you the instructions because that one's already open. So that's £19.99. Now, this one's a bestseller. This is mini. This is mini. This fabric is called mini. Right, I've got to warn you, I've only got single figures of this one. So you get your ½ metre of Liberty print. Now, this is not Tana lawn, this is the quilting weight. So it's a nice heavy weight, £19.99. Then you get the bright, gorgeous bright pink strap. Oh, down to 4 already. Down to 4 already. Now, you do get the instructions in the purple one as well. I just didn't open it. Only got 4 of these left. I haven't shown you the finished item yet. But look, 3 left. Mothering Sunday gift. What a fantastic gift. 2 left. Whether you're going to make it for her or give it to her as a kit to make for herself. I've only got 2 left. Look, there it is. You can still do it. You can still do it while there's 2. There's still 2 available. Debbie Von Crozer's book sold out. Right, I've got 2 of these available. Nobody's got them in their basket. I've got 2 available. Right, 1 has just gone in the basket. So the person who's put it in the basket needs to check out. It's got a squared off bottom. It's got a box bottom. Look. Right, it's gone. That one's the mini, but the Emily Silhouette one's still available. So let me just do that. Chris put that one away. Get ahead of himself so he can get home. This is the Emily Silhouette one. So how many of these have I got then? Well, I don't need to open it because it's exactly the same as the other one, but just with instruction. Single figures again. Single figures. It's exactly the same instruction. Because look at the picture on the back. It's the wrong back because the instructions are just the instructions, aren't they? No, that's what I said. I've just shown those. It's the same instructions as these. Okay, 5 left. Oh, right, 5 in baskets. 5 in baskets, which means I've got 4 left now. If you missed out on the mini one, then this is the Emily Silhouette one. Purple, as they say in Liverpool, purple. People. When I go to Pavers, one of the cameramen there is very, very Liverpudlian. And I say that in a loving way. And whenever we have shoes that are purple, everyone in the studio goes, oh, Richard, these are purple. And he's like, I don't speak like that. But in a Liverpool accent. £19.99. Make sure you check out your baskets. I'm sorry if I offended all the Welsh people then, because my Scouse accent came out as North Walian. Okay, make sure you check out your baskets on that one. Right. Now, is the next one a premiere? The next one's a premiere, I think, isn't it? Yeah, never been made. Never been made. You've seen the bag because we had one made for the start of the new collection, the new Tilda collection. But it's been seen on air, but we've never actually aired it like this. Now, this is lovely because you get 2 Tilda fabrics in there. Now, what I'll just show you, right? So you've got the main fabric with the pocket and the straps there, and then the inside has got it the other way around. So it's lined in the other fabric with the pocket of that. But what you can do, you see that the pockets on this one have been made with the straps on this one have been made with the same fabric as the bow. Well, you've actually got enough fabric to make it the other way around if you wanted to. So if you wanted to put the strap on like that, what's the matter? I've obviously said something funny because Christopher's giggling away like a little girl. I think all the beer that he and little Paul rang are suddenly coming out where they shouldn't. Well, no, that came out wrong as well, didn't it? But you know what I mean. You know what? The hotel we stayed in, they had the funniest little pods in your room. Like the bathroom was just a pod, which looked like it'd just been landed in the middle of the room. So you walked into a square room, and there's this round pod in the middle of the room. And they must have put them there before they put the roof on, because they can't have got them through the door or anything, because it's like a sealed unit. Very strange, but it wobbles. When you sit on the toilet, the whole pod wobbles. Well, yeah, it's like a little spaceship, it is. Anyway, I love these. So the 2 bundles I've got for these. So brand new, so hang on, you've got the red one, so that's this one, right? So, you get 1.5 meters of fabric. Oh, hang on, what's the matter? Right, there were 20 to start with. Of this one, there's 10 left. Sorry, that's more, hang on, so we started with more than 20, with 20, and we've got 10 left. So you get 1 meter of the big flowers, 1/2 meter of, this is all from the new collection, the lemon tree collection, all from the lemon tree collection. Then you also get the thread. You also get 1 magnetic snap, and you get the instructions. So let's see who's made these. They're just 1 page, they're just 1 page. So, it's gorgeous, isn't it? You might have seen this pattern before. Oh, it's Victoria Pete's pattern. Oh, is this one from the birthday? This is the one that she made where she and Natasha lost the sew-off. Who won it again? I can't remember now. Oh, me and Lucy. With the Greek cross cushion, which is coming up on Tuesday. Oh, it's all going on today, isn't it? Anyway, $32.99. If you've got it in your basket, you do need to check out because 1/2 of the stock has gone already. Okay, so that's the red one. Then I've got this one. This is a very eclectic mix of fabrics, this one. Okay, so you get 1 meter of the blue and 1/2 meter of the orange, or they call it ginger, I imagine, wouldn't they? I haven't got one made up of this, unfortunately. £32.99. You get 1 meter of the blue. You get 1/2 meter of the ginger. You get the ginger thread. You get the gold-coloured snaps. And you get the instructions. £32.99. Gorgeous. The thing is, right, if you didn't want to... Oh, do you know what? Do you know what? I know these are different fabrics, but these are from the same range. If you don't want to make a bag, you can make cushions. You've got 1.5 meters of fabric to make cushions, look. These are from the same range, look. Slightly different, the fabrics are different. Oh, look, there's that one, but in the blue, right? But imagine you can make lovely contrast cushions with these. Do you know what I mean? Nice, aren't they? Obviously, they're different colours, but I just saw them on the shelf. Okay. Okay, coming back. Oh, you're not ready for me? Oh, Christopher's not ready for me. No, I have to. Moving on. What have you got there, then? You can come in. Just put them in my basket. It'll be fine. You look decent. No, he's not coming in. He'll unwrap them first. Now, who has taken this bag home? Victoria Pete. She mentioned it a lot this show, isn't she, Victoria Pete? Maybe Victoria Pete's got it home. She'll message in. She'll message in if she's watching. Paul loves this bag. In fact, you know what? There's a lady on the Sewing Quarter fan page who has put a picture of her. She adores it as well. She's made this bag. Got long, dark hair. Anyway, we don't know where the original's gone, do we, Christopher? Funny, though, that Christopher's wife was saying last night she got a new handbag. No, we don't know where it is. We've looked everywhere. Before Hayley starts messaging in, going, yeah, have you looked here? Have you looked there? We've emptied the whole of the cupboard where the bags are stored. We've looked in the green room. We've looked in the studio. We've looked in the main workroom. Not workroom, it's not called office. And we couldn't find it anywhere. There's one missing. There's one missing. There's like a strap like that, but like plaited. Oh, that one there. Thank you. 33. Right, so in this bundle, you get the pattern, you get the felt. Oh, you have a look at the still there. Have a look at the still. So you get the felt in brown. You get, I'm presuming you must get 2 meters of the orange. Oh, 1.5 meters Vienna orange. 1 meter of ivory. And then you get interfacing and Bonder web and the thread. £33.49. It's quite unusual, because also, look at this, there's a handbag, but there's also a scissor holder, because you're going to take your scissors with your handbag, aren't you? And there's this here, is that the back of the scissor holder? Must be, mustn't it? Oh yeah, look, it's just the bag and the scissor holder. Excuse me. Oh, it could be, you could put your glasses in there as well if you wanted. We don't know where it is. We have no, it's very dramatic. £33.49. So you get 2.5 meters of fabric, the felt, the interfacing, the Bonder web, the pattern, and the thread. I'm sorry I can't show it to you. We have only got single figures of it, though. Shingle figures, Miss Moneypenny. That's my Sean Connery impression. Shingle figures, Miss Moneypenny. Anyway, £33. Yeah, if you listen to that at 75, what's it later? No, people are messaging saying they're doing it on 50%. I'm loving this morning's show, John. Off to meet my Sewing Quarter East Sussex friends for our first meet-up this afternoon. Thank you for a fabulous show. Oh, Sandra, thank you. Have a lovely time. Send them my love. And have you not got snow then? Are you going out? Are you all right to go out in the snow? That sounded patronising. I didn't mean that to sound like, are you all right to go out in the snow? I meant, will your car be all right in the snow? Right, I've got a handbag shop now. I'm not selling handbags, obviously. I'm selling things to make handbags with. The book, I've got the book first. So this is called 6 fat quarters to make each bag you need. So what's that? 6 fat quarters, 1.5 meters of fabric, isn't it? 6 fat quarters, 1.5 meters of fabric. Anyway, Fat Quarter Bags is the name of the shop. No, not shop, this book. Designed by Stephanie Prescott for a quilter's dream. Now I've only got single figures of these. We love the bags in here. We love, 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 love the bags in here. Instructions are fantastic. It's all, oh, now, you know what? I know what I'm going to come across in a minute. I know exactly what I'm going to turn the page to in a minute. All the patchwork going on there. Look, now is this the one, or am I? No, there we go. Santa Barbara, that one's called. Sausalito. Look at the instructions. Thorough. But I've got single figures of this. Only 6 fat quarters to make each bag. That's all you need. £12 and a bit of skill as well. £12.99. There's only 5 left. There's only 5 of those left. Look at that. Look at 4 of the bags on the back there. Lovely, aren't they? They look so elegant and sophisticated, don't they? There's like Roman tessellation in there. There's like Gothic. But what I love is the instructions. Look at that. Oh, tells you how to cut them out on the fat quarter, look. So that's from fat quarter number 1. And it tells you what to cut out, you see, what you need to make it, and what to cut out of each fat quarter. It's brilliant, isn't it? And you need 3 for that, look. Okay, moving on. Margaret's asked for this. Come on in, Margaret, and get it. You've asked for this, Margaret. Yours will come beautifully rapid. It really is time for me to go home, isn't it? Have I been here for weeks? It feels like I've been here for weeks. Meant to do this. Oh, look. Get me a couple of safety pins. They could be my braces. Bobby Bull. What was Bobby Bull's catchphrase? Rock on, Tommy. Eee. Like that. Anyway, moving on. $5.99 for 3 meters. We'll watch that one later at 75%. Yeah, exactly. Get a life, Paul. He's going to go home and watch the whole show at 10%. That means it'll take about 14 hours to watch, won't it? Right. The red, prim, red, a cotton bag strap. Margaret, my love, there it is, $5.99. I've also got some black. Oh, she said, please, little Paul, could you show me the red? There it is. Oh, yes. Right, here we go. He says it was his pleasure, Margaret. OK, he didn't really. He said, stop moaning, Margaret. $5.99, prim, black, cotton bag strap. £5.99. Now, this would look nice on the if you got the Tim Holtz bag. What strap colours? Oh, no, because you had to make your own strap on that, didn't you? Yeah, so you make, I don't need it, but if you didn't want to make the red straps as the fabric, you could buy this and make the straps on the Tim Holtz one out of this. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? $5.99 for 3 meters. It's cotton, 100% cotton. It's brilliant, brilliant, brilliant quality. Right, graphics gone. No, you produce. Poor old Tim's going to pass out, isn't he? He's so hot. It's boiling here. Right. This is lovely. The instructions are inside here if you want to make yourself a little purse, little bag. $4.99 this one is. It's got the little, like, red cherries on the top. Red baubles on the top there. Look. So, you get this brass-coloured fastening with the baubles on the top. And then you get full instructions in how to make the fabric to go in and how to attach it and everything. £4.99. Makes a sweet little bag. I haven't got a sample of that one, I don't think, because we had a Jo Carter... No, we had a Jo Carter sample, but it wasn't finished, was it? It just, it fell out, didn't it? She only did one side, so I didn't want to bring that one on. So that's the red handled one. Then there's this one. I haven't got a sample of this one. This one's gorgeous because it looks like there's little acorns on the top there, look. But look. Diamante paste gemstones in the little acorns there. What do you think they are? Goshenite, Himalayan beryl, diamonds. They'll be glass paste, or they'll be paste, I think, man-made paste. £4.50. And I love the detailing on here. We've not made this one into anything, but make a lovely little, it's glasses. So what you do is you make your bag. This will come with instructions as well. And then you've got pre-punched holes in the metal there, so you can stitch this one rather than gluing it. You can glue it and stitch it if you want to. Thank you, little Paul, says Margaret. He says, no worries, Margaret. He says, do you fancy a date? Well, only because he's looking for a new girlfriend. Or not a new one, just one. Really? Oh, he's gone in a bad mood now, Margaret. Yep. Next one. I'm not saying anything. She was on 7. Oh, do I move slower as well then? Of course I do. Stupid question. Prim, old brass. Now, I only know that slang because I hang around with lorry drivers in the film industry. Prim, old brass, coloured bag fastening. But now what I have to tell you about this is because the handle is a natural wood, it might come in one of these colours. Look, it might come, or what is it then? Look, you see all of those are the same handle, but they're all slightly different shades of brown. But you can make a gorgeous bag out of it, look. 1, 2, 3. There's that twinkle chiffon from the other day, remember? It does not say on the packet. It feels like wood that's been stained. Oh. Isn't that one, Kylie? Oh, no, that's the right one. Wooden handle, you see. But they're stained different colours. So you can't guarantee which colour you're going to get. That's all I'm trying. I mean, they're all much of a muchness. But I can't guarantee if you're going to get the middle colour, the dark colour, or the lighter colour. OK? And then this one, if you didn't want the wooden handle, if you wanted the brass-coloured handle, it's almost the same. Oh, no, square. All square, this one. I haven't got one made of this, I'm afraid. Again, you've got the pre-punched holes. All of them got pre-punched holes. You can glue and sew. £9.50. They all do come, obviously these aren't in the packets, but in the packets they all do come with instructions of how to cut the fabric and make the fabric bag. £9.50. That'd make a lovely evening bag, wouldn't it, with that lovely brass-coloured, antique brass-coloured handle. Which one's that? Isabella are these. They're like woven raffia. If you look there, it looks like a raffia, doesn't it? Paul's saying it's called abaca, but I've never heard. The wooden loops are there. The cotton there is the binding there. So this is called abaca, apparently. It's like a raffia. Let's just have a look on Google, see what it is. £13.99. Oh, it's from a banana tree. So it must be banana bark, is it? It's nice and natural. Oh, they're lovely handles, though. Because imagine those on a lovely... none of the bags we've shown today, I don't think, but more of a kind of... like a batik or a kind of a holiday bag, isn't it, really? Okay, now this next one has no leather on it. Ooh, has no leather on it. They are man-made, the little hearts. They're imitation leather at the bottom, and then like a cotton handle. But they're nice to sew on. And look, you see that the holes in the hearts? That's where you stitch them onto your bag. Clara, these called. I've got a friend called Clara. She's a spitting image of Meryl Streep. She's somewhere glamorous now. She just travels the world. $13.99. No, she doesn't pretend to be Meryl Streep. £13.99. Yeah, we used to go out a lot when we were younger, and people go, "Oh, look, there's Meryl Streep and Dale Winton." That's what they used to say. Right, move. Right, these, if you know when you made the bottom of bag, so if you make that Alice Caroline bag and you want a stable bottom, you could cut this out. I'll show you on the back what you can do. You can stabilise the bottom of your bag. Now, you can cut this to different shapes. You can sew through it. You can cover it. You can cut it. £8.85. There are two in there. There's two that size. So that's the size you get there. And it's just basically, you know, when you make a tote bag and you sometimes cut up a cornflakes packet, or other cereals are available. A cornflake packet or something to put in the bottom. Well, you can just use this. And then Janice always covers it with the fabric she's either made the bag with, or in fact, Janice is in tomorrow. Or she covers it in a contrast fabric. $8.85. So that's the black one. If you're covering it with contrast fabric, it doesn't matter which one you buy, does it? Now, the white one's been out of stock for a while. We've got the white one now. It's back. Just remove that look upon your face. Should have changed that stupid look. I should have made you leave your key. If I know for just 1 second, you'd be back to bother me. So just go. Walk out the door. £8.85. 2 pieces, 13 by 51. £8.85. Okay, moving on. Well, how long have I got? Oh, I've only got about 10 minutes. Right, do you mean the bottom ones or do you mean the sticky ones? Okay. You know, sometimes you put your bag down, a shopping bag down, and it's damp on the floor. If you're in a shopping mall, if you're in Costa Coffee, and you put your bag down on the floor and someone spilt something before you, right, and the bottom of your bag's all damp, you don't have to have that anymore. You can have these little... what colour would you like first? Silver, first one. These are fantastic. They're like 4 little feet. They call them base nails. Ooh, that's an unusual name, isn't it? There they are. They're base nails, huh? I think all they've done is they'll have been made in Germany, and they'll have done a direct translation, won't they? That's what it'll be. Anyway, silver, antique brass. These are nice. I like these ones. Are there any phones on the floor? I just heard somebody's phone beep like a message, vibrate. Oh, well. Maybe it's in the Fox bag somewhere. Do you know what? We'll most probably walk out now and find it, won't we? But anyway, $2.99. Okay, last one. Antique silver colour. They're not obviously real silver. And you put them on like you do the clasps. There's some washers. There you go. There's the washer. You push the prongs through the washer and bend them over. £2.99. At $2.99. They're brilliant, aren't they? You can just change the life of your bag. $2.99. Okay, and then last but not least, oh, no, not last but not least. I've only got 2 more things to show you, though. And I'll recap, then I've got to recap. So these are the magnetic clasps you saw Jennifer using earlier. Silver coloured first. Oh, actually, which was the bag that we just said that was in the Tilda one? You need to get a couple of these for the Tilda one, don't you? Or one of these for the Tilda one. At $4.49. 19mm. Okay, next one is the gold-coloured one. Or are they brass? I have to see which one, because I can never tell from here. Gold-coloured, there you go. Okay, that's everything over this side for me to show you. So let's go and recap over the other side. Just put those there. Put that there. Ooh. Right, recap. Which one would you like to recap first? Okay, so that's this one first. The Heather Bailey, like the big, they call it a carry-all bag. But there are, in the instructions, there are instructions how you can extend these straps. Oh, look at me, I'm all untucked, I do apologise. Extend these straps to then put a sleeping bag or a yoga mat, which is more trendy, isn't it, across the bottom there. So that's the Heather Bailey one. And in the Heather Bailey one, you get the great big zip, you get the instructions, you get the orange thread. Now, you get a metre of the Heather Bailey, you get a metre of the bright aqua, and you get half a metre of the orange. Thread, zip, and instructions. £37.99. Now, I know what's going to happen. I'm coming off air in about 7 minutes' time. 7 minutes' time, I'll be coming off air. You need to start checking out, only because it then goes into a repeat, doesn't it? And everyone then starts watching the repeat. And if you've got it in your basket, it's not guaranteed to be yours. Okay, then this one. Now, this is the one. I'll just show you that bag there. Will it stand up on its own? It looks very dramatic with the red handle, doesn't it? But if you don't want to make that red handle, you could either buy the red strapping that Margaret bought earlier or the black strapping. Do you know what I mean? If you don't want to make fabric ones and you want that, just to make it a little bit more, I don't want to say butch, do I? I want to say robust. Is someone in? I can hear people chatting. Can you hear them? Ladies. But who will it be? I know, that's weird. Unless they've all come in thinking it's Friday, they're confused. Anyway, so you get a metre of Tim Holtz fabric, a metre of the latte, half a metre of the red, the white zip, the biscuity coloured thread, and the instructions. £37.99. Okay. Then I've got another version of this one, which I haven't got a sample to show you. How long is it? I've got 7 minutes. Have I got any sewing machines left? Oh, get Chris to get me the sewing machine bundle out onto number 1, and then we can do it over there, can't we? £36.49. This is white birds on grey, right? So you've got the big zip, the thread, the instructions. How funny. We haven't shown this one at all. This is the most popular out of the 3. You get a metre and a half of the white birds. No. You get a metre of the white bird, sorry. You get a metre of the grey, and you get half a metre of the ochre. Instructions and zip. Oh, it was you sounding like girls gossiping. That's fine. He's got a new friend to play with today. And then this, I love this. Oh, now, as the Debbie Crosler book sold out. So the book sold out. The pattern for this is in the book. But I've still got the bundles. You might have got the book and thinking, oh, I might buy that bundle now, treat myself to that bundle. Kirsten Red, which is this one. So you get the zip, the ribbon, the thread. You get 2 metres of fabric in total. You get half a metre of the Minerva. You get a metre of the slate grey. And a metre... Oh, no, hang on. I've got that wrong. You only get 2 metres of fabric in total. I've got half a metre of the Minerva. Must be half a metre of the linen effect grey and a metre of the grey slate. That's what it must be. We're just doubling checking now. Half metre of Minerva, said that. That's what I said, half a metre of the slate and a metre of the grey, yeah, 2 metres of fabric. You get the ribbon, you get the thread, and you get the zip. 26.99. And then the blue version. Blue version, you get the Minerva in blue. You get duck egg blue in the linen look. And then teal, pale teal in the Macawa solid. You get the blue zip, the blue ribbon. Right, okay, if you got that in your basket, you do need to check out. Okay? I'm finished over here then. Bring the slide in, because I'm going to walk over now. Okay. Got a special offer. Well, I'm waiting for you to put in, as it were. The sewing machine is normally, will always cost you £449. Always, always, always cost you £449. However, today, if you buy it from us today, now, which several of you have, and a couple of you got it in your baskets, you get a free present of £34.95. Oh, sorry, you just lined all that up. Oh, sorry. So you get all these linear fabrics here. You get half a metre of each of the linen. You get the heron, the cameo, the tea rose, I think it was. Oh, the slide's gone. And the cream. Is that right? Oh, vanilla, not cream. They've taken away my thingy because I can't see. Can I see? Can I see? No. Okay. There it is. I said you get the cameo, which I said, the tea rose, which said the vanilla and heron grey. I got all them right, and Christopher got the vanilla one right. And you get the book Home Sewn Home book by Sally Walton. Lovely, lovely, lovely book. All 20 projects in there, all very vintage for the home. So you pay $449 for the machine anyway. Now, if you've just tuned in thinking, oh, what is that machine about? If you watched the last hour on YouTube, Jenniffer gave us lots and lots of tips about the different feet and how to use it and everything like that. So please, please have a look on YouTube. If you watch it at 70%, it's very funny, apparently. There it is. Assemblage. I wonder what that means, assemblage. I mean, you have to put it together when it arrives. Remember, you only pay one P&P of £2.95. So now, I must warn you, if you buy this bundle, right, you might get a parcel with just the fabric and the book in, and you get a separate parcel, because this comes from Elna, this comes from us. Whichever one gets there first, don't be thinking, oh, they've forgotten the other one. Don't think, oh, I've paid £449 and I've just got the fabric and the book. Or, where's my free gift? They do come in separate bundles, because we send you this, Elna sent you that, but it still is only one P&P of £2.95. New buyers, please, please, please check out your baskets, because it's not yours until you have done so. Okay, 2 of these in baskets, so please be careful. Shall we do the menu? Oh, one sec. You had a nice day? Got some trainee in today. Well, not trainee really, are you? Just a new face. Having a look round, working with Chris, learning how not to do it. Natasha's back in tomorrow. She has got a weekend tunic top with Janice Anything Can Happen Hobbs. She's got EPP tools and fabric at 9 o'clock. She's got a pleated. Now, it might not have been pleated to start with. By the time Janice finished with it, it was pleated. Pleated shopping tote with Janice Anything Can Happen Hobbs. And then at 11 o'clock, we got, she's fine, she's fine. And then 11 o'clock, you got quilt kits and new fabric. There's new fabric tomorrow, look. It's nice, isn't it? Anyway, listen, thank you ever so much. I'm sorry I've been so rubbish today. Thank you for all your messages. Thank you for coming in and buying something from me, because I'm very grateful. I'm taking my quilt home, Wendy. Wait yourself, Wendy. The quilt's going home with me now. I'm back on Monday. I've only got tomorrow off. I'm back on Monday and Tuesday. So have a lovely day with Natasha tomorrow. Just make sure the cameraman doesn't fall over the table. And I will see... Natasha's in at 8 o'clock tomorrow morning, and I will see you at 8 o'clock. All things, going well. I'll be back at 8 o'clock on Monday morning. See you then.
Join us on Monday the 5th of March when Lucy Brennan is here with 2 stunning designs in quilting and foundation paper piecing. Lucy will first be making her gorgeous Grecian cross quilt at 9 AM in bright spring floral fabric. We've created an exclusive selection of quilt and cushion kits with everything you'll need to make your very own Grecian cross, so you can sit back and relax whilst you watch Lucy work her magic. At 11 AM, Lucy is back, flying high with our hot air balloon quilt. While Lucy demos the key techniques, you can decide which kit you want. sunshine bright polka dots, or a more dramatic airborne display of rich jewel colours. So tune in and make sure you don't miss out on these creative projects on Monday the 5th of March at 9 a.m. and 11 a.m. only on Sewing Quarter, Freeview Channel 78 and Sky Channel 678.